That's right, 2 wheels for Yi Sun-shin, and we're going to be doing the Ceroli Crisis. If you like Rise of Kingdoms guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, consider subscribing. In this live stream, we're going to be answering your questions as much as we can. And with me today to do that is none other than the 4 Horsemen. Gentlemen, welcome to the stream.
Hey there.
Hey.
How are you?
So those voices you heard are Negan, Abe, and also Groggy from Kingdom 75. We're going to have a grand old time. Where are we starting this thing today?
Left to right as usual.
Left to right. So I have an admission. My con is kind of far away. I just killed a keep.
Okay, so we can start with the Guan.
I can just use a different commander though. It'd probably be fine, right?
What do you use Guan for?
I mean, I just use con for everything because con is the jam.
Well, I mean, if your gear
you
is
can do
what your
Guan
gear was the
YSG.
other day, then it's not like your gear's on them. Just put your gear on Mina and do like Mina YSG.
Yeah, we could just do Mina. Mina's probably fine.
Is your stuff still on Joan?
It is. And my Joan is on our way home now.
There you go.
33 seconds away. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Ceroli feels pretty mechanical, although they've got some changes coming to Ceroli pretty soon, right?
Yeah, but
You're not excited for the leaderboard?
Did you do?
the leaderboard is okay, but I mean, like, some of the changes seem kind of like unnecessary unless they make it harder.
Well, they might. That is entirely possible. When
did you do a video walking through the update?
Not yet, so I'm gonna talk about that a good bit. I think tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do it while you're waiting for your Joan to get home. Jeez.
Joan. So let's make the schedule here. We'll put the timing up. We're gonna start with Ceroli.
Have you done your wheel today?
No, I have not.
So you're gonna do your wheel at like 23:45.
Yep. Wheel we'll do at, we'll just guess that's, I'd say, I don't know, 23:40. Let's shoot for that.
It's fine.
23:40. And then wheel number 2 is going to be 00:05. Sweet. All right, we'll put the schedule up. Boom. We're good to go, baby. And already, we've got a super chat. $5 super chat from Omax. Can I borrow 3 of the 4 horsemen to help me with my hell? Are you guys available for hire?
Yeah, how much is he paying?
Oh, how much are they paying?
They have that Apple Pay, right? They can just put that right into my account.
Stop it. Of course, the gentlemen are joking because they know that you can't actually request money for an in-game thing.
Of
Well,
course.
but that's not technically an in-game thing. That's more of a
service.
Audio
I guess
appearance.
I guess you could do coaching in this game.
It's appearance fees.
You could, it's like a coaching fee.
I'm
Appearance
not
fee.
asking for anything in game. In
Oh
fact,
my God.
I mean, you're getting
wouldn't even
super
get
chats.
anything
Come on.
in-game because we would have already gotten our rewards from Ceroli, so we wouldn't even be getting anything in.
Now I know Groggy and Abe, you guys both played a lot of World of Warcraft, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Did you ever, at any point in time, get paid to coach people?
No.
No.
Okay. I did at one point for Arena.
No, I usually got carried in my arenas. I was more of a PvE.
Wait,
versus
I thought that
PvP.
was Groggy who said that in the first season of Osiris League, people were paying him for his picks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they sent
that
you
counts.
gold for your picks. That was the best
That
in-game
counts.
scheme I've ever heard of. Oh my god.
I made 400 gold in a weekend.
Jeez.
400 million?
400 million gold in a weekend.
Life fails with a $2 super chat. Says I'll pay $1. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Let the bidding start.
Let the
I'd buy that
the
for
bidding
$1.
begins.
Remember that?
Yeah, I'll bring Guan. I'll put my coin on my Guan. So I'm
Alright,
good
it's
to
in the
go.
chat.
I'll make a preset now. I'm just gonna use Guan Alex. I already have that preset. Do I?
I
Do
mean,
I?
you don't want, if we're
I
starting
do.
on the left, you don't want YSG for those ads that are kind of coming at you from behind.
Oh, I figure we do. Isn't there a boss where you want infantry?
Oh, we want to start with that one. That's
Yes, just start there.
the second. That's the ice lady, isn't the
Yeah,
corn one?
Ice
Yeah,
Lady.
Oh,
just
start there. Okay.
just do Guan YSG on the first one. I already put it in the thing.
Oh, all right. We'll do the first
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
It's so easy.
Guan Isong. Guan Isong. All right.
Oh, you want me to tank though? I'll tank, I guess.
Guan Isong. I'll try it. We confirmed it. I'll head in now to that.
Don't forget to
chat.
update your skills. It doesn't carry over from the previous time, so you need to just make sure your skills are set correctly.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
4 Horsemen chat. There we go. I got a zillion chats. Oh, am I the healer? No, maybe. Sure, I'll heal.
Yeah, be the healer.
I like healing.
Wow, this chat is so broken.
Really,
I
I
can't
think it's been better, and so, like each update, it's gotten better. I thought.
You know what's interesting about the way they do updates in this game is they actually go back and they fix some of the quality of life stuff, which I think is interesting. Like, they keep tuning Ceroli as an example. And, like, I don't know, they could have just moved on to other things. I think it's good.
Ready?
No, one second.
No, I
One
think,
second.
yeah, there we go. Ooh, my skills. 1 sec. Oh, I don't have much time. I got 20 seconds to say yes. I'm going to pick Blood Drinker for the damage. And the rest are good. Okay. Great. All right.
So I guess you don't want to talk about the Ceroli updates right now.
Yeah, I think I'll talk more about that in my video tomorrow. All the goodies. All the good stuff. There was a lot of stuff in this patch I am pumped about. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I can't believe we have to wait a whole week. Oh,
A week is
think-
really not so bad. Hey, I'm
I
going to
think-
pop the big damage skill. There it is. Big damage skills in.
I kind of think maybe after you spin your second wheel, we could go through, the update. Then you could do a separate video with just the update. For sometimes I know you'll break out patches of video to make a shorter video, right?
Yeah.
So
That's the thing.
we could go through it and talk about it together if you wanted.
a lot of
Yeah,
it's,
there's pieces we could talk about.
speculation.
There's definitely pieces we could talk about. I mean, let's see. Negan now has 100 million power. Ooh, chat noticed. Chat has noticed, Negan. They're
I had
watching
100
you.
million before the last KVK, and I've just been waiting. So. I was waiting to retrain, and I picked probably a not great time to do it. So
I just like how you have to explain yourself.
yeah, I know.
You didn't have to explain that. I thought that was more like a compliment. Y'all overcomplicate these bosses. Just bring 4 DPS and GG. It's not wrong. That's not wrong. These bosses are pretty straightforward right now. Do you think we'll try for some of the world records when this comes back?
It would be nice if there was actually some rewards for that. But if it's like the other Ceroli where they just, they just list it for the sake of listing it, then
Yeah.
it's nice. But it would be kind of cool if they gave you some rewards for, like, even the top 10 in terms of speed or something would be kind of cool. Just to make
Agreed.
it worth the effort.
Agreed.
Wow. How did the boss get way over there?
That is a great question.
Because I pushed into the bubble and
Why?
it just kept moving right instead of.
Wow.
Couldn't
Okay.
target her either. That was a little awkward.
On the
Well,
way.
this got interesting. We're all slowed. Well, this will be fun. Timo Drescher, €2 super chat. What's the story behind the name Chisgule? Yeah, I can tell this story. So, when I was playing World of Warcraft, I was going to play a troll warrior, and I wanted a name that sounded trolly. And this sounded kind of trolly to me. Not troll like you're being, rude to people for the intent of getting under their skin in a way that is going to be frustrating to them. But, like it was one of the races in World of Warcraft. That was it. I played World of Warcraft for way too long. way too long.
Have you ever watched the South Park episode with World of
It's
Warcraft?
the best. It's
Oh
the
my
best.
What about the Big Bang Theory with the World of Warcraft?
I mean,
Sheldor, they stole his
Yeah.
mount, which there really wasn't. That wasn't a thing because you couldn't have you couldn't. I mean, there were bind on equip, but once you equipped it, you couldn't sell it. You know what I
Right.
mean,
right.
so that wasn't really a thing, but it was still funny.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty into World of Warcraft at the time. You know, and
Well, it's always fun when you're with a good group and
yeah,
you actually you're good. You know.
yeah. I mean, I generally don't, half do things. So, I went all in on pushing Gladiator and all that good stuff. Worst show ever? Which one? Big Bang Theory or South Park? Someone doesn't like it. They stole his battle ostrich, is what Vasera is saying it was.
Yeah, yeah. Which was a thing. There were, I don't know if that they called it that, but there was an ostrich that, but I don't remember there being a bind on equip. And even then, like I said, it was bind on equip. It wasn't like
There was an early episode in season 1 where Penny got addicted to it.
Oh yeah,
Huh.
She let herself go.
Do you know what I found strangely addicting recently? And it's perhaps alarming. So you know what I mean, I don't spend much time playing first-person shooters. But have you all ever played Fortnite?
Me personally, no.
I watch my nephew play it.
Yeah, I've got friends that do. I've never played.
Man, I have played an astonishing amount of Fortnite over the last 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. What boss are we doing next?
I'm just moving left to right. Frida.
Yeah,
So you're
so now-
still fine with
Esong?
infantry if you want.
Quan Esong?
Sure.
Alright. Cool. I'll join.
Hold on, moving my equipment and stuff.
I mean, I think they've got the right mix of things with, like, random interval reinforcement. I'm picking up all these loot chests. Occasionally I get rare weapons. And the competition's, like, tough, but I'm still winning at all, which I find remarkable. Let's see. Am I healing? I guess I'll heal. Why not? That seems good. Okay. We got super chat here. The Red Underwear, $2 Canadian super chat. Congrats, Negan, on 100 million power. Sorry for your 50 million gold.
Oh, I think it was more than that. Oh
no,
that.
he's saying the bet you
No,
made.
right, he's talking about
Oh, yeah. That bet was awesome. Now, I did end up getting pushed out of the top 10 for what it's worth.
I think that means I get my 50 million gold back.
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly how that works. But I did get pushed out of the top 10. And man, what I learned is that you really do have to buff the heck out of your march.
Yeah, I can coach you on that. Since
Well, and what's interesting is so I'm sure some people remember Pork Chop, who's joined us for some stuff. He used Con Alex like you did, and he did Guan Alex, and both times he managed to get over 308, which no one in our kingdom was able to get.
Yeah, 308,
Yeah.
100. I think it caps out at that. I don't know that you can get any higher than that.
He got 308 and 308 100 with both of those commander combinations. Meanwhile, the two guys in our kingdom, Arceus and Baby Shark, I think, were the one
Baby
and two.
Shark. Yeah.
They did what I consider to be kind of unusual combos. They did Alex Charles, and what was the other one? It was
Alex. Well, somebody used Alex YSG, but I don't know.
No, it wasn't Alex. It was Alex Charles, and it was Alex something else, like something that you just wouldn't have expected.
Yeah.
Alex Constantine.
Oh yeah, that was a weird one.
And it was just like, man, doesn't feel like a lot of.
Are we gathering upper left?
We're going bottom left.
Bottom left?
I don't know. They're already going down. So
Okay.
Go down.
Bottom left is fine. Bottom left is great. I got a heal for you, Abe. Hey, we got a new member of the channel, Jan Van Thor. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. With your membership, your name shows up in green. You get a badge showing how long you've been a member, and you get the custom channel emojis. Let's welcome Jan Van Thor as a member of the channel. And Life Fails rocking a $2 super chat. Want to play Fortnite tonight? Uh oh.
Or like you got a whole other stream about it.
Yeah, I'm like never gonna get anything done ever. My productivity has just disappeared. Oh my god, I'm so bad too. Like playing on a tablet. It's a first-person shooter. I've never done that before. Am I too close? Oh, I'm on the edge. Wow. Woo. I'm alive. You know the funny thing about being a healer is that there's no healing meter right now, so you can't even see how bad I'm playing.
Yeah.
Because like
No, like
I've been max energy a couple times. I'm popping the damage buff now. Damage buff is in. Here we go. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. So I was trying to figure out like how you're even supposed to hold the tablet for playing Fortnite. And like apparently you're supposed to do like this claw thing with your hand. It's really weird. This is much more relaxing. I'm not gonna
You don't
lie.
have a console?
I need to get a new controller to use specifically for like of course the first thing I do is I go to YouTube and I'm like, how do I get a controller for this? And I was like, how do I get a controller for Rise of Kingdoms? Would that be interesting? Anyways, so you have to have a USB controller. They said an Xbox controller would work. Well, of course I have an Xbox, please. And it didn't work, and that's because my Xbox One controllers are too old. So I'll probably switch it up to a controller in the not too distant future. It's pretty fun though. I'm not gonna lie. Sayan M, I got 5th in arms training thanks to your video. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Sayan. That's fantastic news.
It's better than you.
You did it way better than I did. I got 11. Shoot me.
Where are we going?
Top right.
Top right it is.
Yeah. Ended up in 4th, which was kind of good because I think I would have felt bad if I edged Negan out again like I did last time.
The red underwear.
I seriously couldn't duplicate Pork Chop's results. I mean, I even had the order that he did.
Yeah.
And I had every possible buff. I did it after Arc when we had counter.
There's RNG
10%
because
defense. I had my 10% token. We had a 50% expansion. I was literally duplicating everything Pork Chop did, and I couldn't even beat my own.
And you even had King.
Score.
He's not even King, so you had more buffs.
I don't know that those buffs make a difference.
They
Everyone
do,
seems to
because
think
you know what
they
made a
do,
big difference for me is when I switched all my gear over to health. I used the health, and here's the difference: we actually had the 10% defense going from our buff, and that 10% defense made a bigger difference than the 10% attack.
No, but that's what
that
I'm
we
saying.
had.
I did it during that 10% defense, and I could not even beat my own high score.
Yeah,
Well,
I barely beat my high score.
And I was running 2 support marches as opposed to the first time where I only had 1 support march. I mean, it was
I did exactly what
that...
he did. I ran Ishida and Joan, and then I ran Constantine and Cleo.
Here are the secrets: Ishida, Joan, Constantine, Cleo.
Well, and
you run.
I don't know if
you actually run
about,
Joan primary and Constantine primary because of the support trees.
So Joan with a full support tree, and then Ishida with at least his first skill max, is pretty impressive actually. I mean, you're getting almost 100% uptime on her buffing. And so that's kind of neat. I had never really thought about that before, but I mean, it's something for the people listening to think about. If you're looking for a good buffer to use in different places.
I think there's a lot of RNG because if you get Alex's that skill to proc, the second skill, you see it hit the target and it loses like half its health. Like it's huge, and that's just luck. There's no way to guarantee that.
I'll interject real quick and say the red underwear. Thank you for the $10 Canadian super chat. Donation towards a new headset. I do need to get a new headset. This one is so old. It's so old. Oh my god.
I'm liking all these Canadian donations.
I need another tank. Who's gonna be the other tank?
Yeah, I can tank. Can I tank with Guan Alex, or should I not do that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Wait, didn't we do 1 tank?
No, you need 2 because you got to be able to flip sides for this one.
No.
I mean, we did one, but it was an accident.
Twins?
No, it's twins.
No, this is Astrid.
Oh, you're doing Astrid. Yes.
This is Astrid. Yeah. No, I always save the twins for last. This
Oh,
is
Astrid. Right. So I need to tank.
We need two.
Yeah, because I mean, we were able to get through it with just me tanking last time.
No,
but
but
it
it's
was
easier to have two, so when it changes stances,
Totally.
the person on the opposite side takes it.
No, I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
Okay. I adjusted. Red Underwear says I look like I work for air traffic control with this headset. Oh my god. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know, the really funny thing is that I don't even have audio going out through this microphone. It's actually going through a Blue Yeti, which I also need to replace. That thing is a solid USB starter microphone. I gotta get a new microphone. Dude, I gotta update so much of my equipment. It's ridiculous. Alright. So I'm just gonna stand behind this thing and try not to get hit.
Yeah, just make sure you take kind of a wide berth around it when you.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I put the first green stack on if you want to get the next one.
Well, and then wait, or Chiz, you don't have the damage thing now, do you? Because you're not doing support.
No, I do not.
Okay. But for is anyone else DPS? Groggy.
Oh, yeah.
Groggy, wait until it's in the red mode because it takes 50% extra damage. So save your.
Okay.
Save your good stuff.
Yeah.
Negan, run away. Nice. Yeah. I mean, literally, I have this headset where, like, I have this mic in front of my face, but I also don't want to, like, put it up or away because that looks weird. It doesn't actually detach. It's so weird. So I have this mic in front of my face, pretending like it does something. It does nothing. Hashtag YouTuber problems. Anyways, I put another stack on the boss.
Oh, just now?
Just now.
All right, so
and
Chiz,
I'm taunting.
you need a taunt.
Taunt is in.
And then Groggy, as soon as you're hitting it again, then pop your attack.
Easy.
All right,
So
I put a stack on just now.
Now we've got 3 stacks, and it's taking 50% more damage. It's perfect time for the damage dealers to use their skills.
Yes. I'm gonna put another stack on soon.
Yeah, you're
Abe,
good.
tell me when your cooldown finishes. That will mean I can apply another stack. Does that make sense? I don't want to do it too soon, because then, like...
It's done. Go.
Done.
I can do one. Yeah.
Okay. I applied another stack. I'll tell you when my cooldown is up. That way you don't do it too soon.
Okay.
Just leave it Chiz as the primary.
Yeah, I'll just keep tanking.
That's fine.
So you should apply a stack in 5 seconds from now. 5, 4, 3, 2, apply.
It's on.
Beautiful. I'll get the next stack. Insta Tib says my Guan is 5111. I don't plan expertise because I don't have Leo or coin. What should I try to get his skills to? So I think this is a weird commander. And you guys would probably agree that because Guan's second skill's related to hitting Garrison, like
Put a stack on.
You definitely don't have the energy. I almost do. Okay, I got it. Nice, I got it.
Well, what the heck happened?
He's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna die. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Did someone else get threat?
Yeah, everyone did because someone didn't run.
Oh, interesting. Might have been me. I was looking at chat. We won anyways.
No, it was Abe.
Yeah, it was probably me. I was too busy looking at my green stacks.
I'm not saying it was Abe, but it was Abe.
I'm not gonna name names.
Yeah, he's like, but I said it 3 times, and I'll say it again.
Oh my god.
All right.
Chat wants to know when we think the next KVK is gonna be.
Couple weeks.
The answer is sooner than we think.
You think so?
That. I think that I'm a firm believer that group that's kind of in the middle of our group, they're trying to catch up. So if that's the case, they need to finish and have a little bit of a cooldown. So,
all right.
And so for those that don't know what I'm talking about, it's the same reason that we got the stupid coin in extra time. Is we've got kingdoms from 0 to 1270 or so that are in our group. And then we have kingdoms in the 1300s that are in our group. So there's a group of kingdoms in the 12 to low 1300s that are out of sync with us.
Yep.
And so like right now they're going through their KVK4, even though there's 1300s higher than them that have already gone through KVK4. So my logic is that they're trying to get that group caught up to us, so that way then you could have a bigger selection of kingdoms to pick from. Could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then they're just going to roll with the same group as last time. If I'm right, then we have to wait for them to finish and for them to have a couple weeks of cooldown, or a month.
A couple weeks? Baron AJ says WTF.
All right, let's Chiz go support. I'll go tank, solo tank it.
Okay.
Did you guys wait? Did it
The
disappear?
invite's not in yet.
Oh, I thought I did it, but it didn't.
Does Chisgule have a 6-pack? Nope. I'll answer that one. There once was a time. Yeah, I know. I mean, for what it's worth, I used to run track and pole vault, and those days are long, long, long gone.
I recognize I'm super slow with my Richard Constantine, so
I think I'm gonna pick the heel.
And you're gonna pull them together.
yes, I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, the only thing that'll wreck us is the donuts.
For those watching, I do not encourage trying to do the pull them together option with randoms because they get incredibly confused on what's going on.
Also, I just noticed I have the cavalry defense city skin going right now. Pro moves from Chisgule.
I already did this on my mini, and I just ran at the second one just like Abe's doing, and you could just tell like all the randoms that I matched with just were very confused on what was going on.
Oh yeah, no. So hey, for that Guan question, what do you think with that 5-1-1-1 Guan? How many more skills should they invest?
Before they do what?
They're not going to expertise it, they said.
To look at the second skill. Well, that's the thing. You don't care about the second skill.
The second skill doesn't do anything. So you have to go 5-1-1-1 for sure. Right. I think that's an easy answer. But Groggy, Negan, look out, Donut.
Yeah.
Abe, we're next.
Gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, I don't think Groggy's gonna make it. Whoop.
Oh nope.
Man.
Oh, you got raggedy wrecked.
You miss on that Donut. It's GG.
It was moving so slow.
I got some heals for you, buddy. Look at those. Look at these pro heals. Boom. Wait, why didn't I target you? There we go. I got you back up to 82,000, but we'll see. Maybe that's enough.
Some of them troops ain't coming back.
Oh, nope. No, that was definitely not enough.
A movie might still be able to kill it.
We might still get it.
I don't think it's worth...
Time will be the hard...
I don't think it's worth wiping. I think it's just...
I think I heal Negan at this point.
Yeah, he's got threat somehow. Like, I taunted one, now I'm taunting the other one. But the problem is they're stacked.
Yeah, if Negan has threat, we'll definitely lose. I think that's...
Well, I mean...
That's well, I think...
Hard to pick
No, you can't... I think...
Okay, I got him.
I think Negan has to make sure to hit the one that you're targeting. Otherwise, he'll pull threat. And then we're in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I taunted them both, so I'm good now. But originally, I was putting stacks on the sun, and I was hitting the moon, but I think he pulled threat off the moon. I think I was only keeping the threat on the one I had green on.
Well, my AoE damage does a lot of healing. Get ready for donuts, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, donut. Abe, you are, like, in the middle of that donut.
I know, I'm trying to... I couldn't move. But you know what?
But as a tank, you're probably fine.
You know, it really didn't hurt that bad.
You were really quite fine. You were remarkably okay.
Yeah.
We might still make it.
It might have popped my fourth skill on Constantine, though.
Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. So we can thank the boss for healing you.
Yeah.
The donuts actually healed you.
Because I went yellow and I'm white. You must be healing a lot. Because
I'm healing a ton, dude.
I keep going white.
But also, you're healing a ton. by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I'm using the armor debuff every time. I'm not using any heals on myself.
Yeah, but Richard does a ton of healing,
Oh yeah.
which is pretty sweet.
I just don't know. I think Groggy. I think he got out a little bit too early that time.
I think
You know what it is? I got to stand in a different spot.
we
when
might
I
be
Yeah.
okay. I'm lining up to do my big heal in a second here.
I feel like the three of us have some good troops, but I just don't know that we're going to have enough damage to get through it.
Yeah, that might be the problem. I got a big heal in 15 seconds. So if you're putting more skills onto Guan, which is a risky activity, I would assume that you are using it in Canyon. Or not Canyon. Well, let me say that again. Ooh, big heal. Got it in. Look out for Donut. Oh, I got hit by Donut. So did Negan.
And I was a bit distracted.
Yeah, I was distracted too.
Well, that definitely.
That was the. If we had it before, that blew it.
All right, I'm leaving. I'll restart.
Yeah. I think we might have still had it if it wasn't for that donut. So I assume you're using that Guan in a bunch of places. And if you are, then I also assume that you're going to use it in Ark of Osiris in the open field as well, maybe to debuff some garrisons if you're swarming a garrison. That I think would be a pretty good use for it. All that to say, ooh, that's minus infantry health. Gross. Let me pick.
Why do I keep getting messages for people that people want to talk to Chisgule?
Yeah, I'm getting somebody too that's bothering.
I mean, is it RP? I mean, is this role play somehow?
No.
The Architect of Rome wants to speak to
I know.
Chisgule? I mean,
Yeah.
when did we join an RP server, Chiz?
Couldn't tell you. If people want to migrate, they should follow the migration process that we have.
No, I think maybe it's for KVK. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't know. So the shorter.
You guys gonna join me or?
Team not found, it says. Oh, there it is.
I'll do it again.
All right, we're good. All right. I would stop putting skills in once they cost. Certainly, like when they hit the 75 marker, you definitely want to stop by that point. It kind of depends on what your other commanders are. So I would say Esong is a higher priority. Would you guys agree?
More versatile.
And I would say Alex is a higher priority. Would you guys agree?
Absolutely.
Alex, Guan over Alex? I don't think so. Right?
I don't know. I'm just thinking like there's other infantry I'd rather have other than Alex. I don't know.
Make sure you hit Moon. Yeah. So I mean, I would just hope that you get lucky. Think about it in terms of the number of sculptures that go onto it. It's going to start a lot cheaper and then get way more expensive. And if you have a whole bunch of skills end up really early on going to the second skill, then maybe you just stop. You know?
So, Chiz, that's where I was standing when the first.
What are you doing,
came.
Negan?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
I don't know. Every time
he's a damage class, so
I know,
takes...
but I don't know. But I keep having to taunt these things, and he keeps pulling off of it.
Huh?
You're both gonna get wrecked.
I'm too slow for this, aren't I? Yep.
Yep. You both were.
Yeah, this infantry thing sucks. They're so slow. Should we just restart because we both got wrecked at the start?
I mean, I'm still over.
You got enough troops.
All right.
Just
I
follow
just healed.
Grog.
I'm back to 77%.
Well, that's because I just healed you like crazy.
Oh,
and me. I healed everybody.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're pretty nicely stacked right now.
All right, we'll see if we can do it.
Their pictures are so stacked, I can't even differentiate them. This is just a horrible area for the. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to move. Because that's exactly where the donut is.
You want to move. You want to be lower, Chiz.
If we weren't standing on the donut at the start. Oh, Negan has aggro is the problem.
Well, I mean, I'm taunting. I'm putting the green thing on. I don't know what else I can do.
So I can now I gotta start healing Negan for sure.
Doesn't show he's got aggro on my screen now. Does it
But
show
he
it on
doesn't
yours?
anymore.
I mean, I guess I'll just have to not use the debuff armor. Just have to taunt constantly.
Oh yeah.
The problem is because Richard just doesn't do a lot of damage, so he doesn't get a lot of threat.
The other thing
He's
I'll
got to
say
move,
is
move.
the other thing I'll say is that you don't want to taunt unless you've actually lost aggro, because it won't do anything.
Oh, I recognize that, but like when I click on the frame, like now they say me. Well, I've got him so stacked I can't differentiate him.
Yeah. It's in a pretty good spot right now, honestly. There's a remarkable amount of leeway. Nice. Wow. All right, cool. I think I can...
I'm pulling it down, though. I don't want to get out of this donut. It takes so long to move.
You're so slow.
I want you guys to get out of the donut,
so
not me.
Slow. Oh my god. Someone says, where did King Talib migrate to? I don't think he's gone anywhere yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
And I think that he was a bit confused on what day MG training was.
Because he trained for...
He's training today
He trained today instead of yesterday. So I don't know what he did. But he wasted a bunch of training. That's for sure.
Huh.
I think he's trying to get top 10 for the comp.
He's not even close to top 10s. I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, he can still push.
Yeah, but 11.
But he's doing it with no alliance tech,
He's got 22 minutes.
Idol, no nothing.
We won. Yay. I mean, that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
We got hit by the first donut and we still won, which is astonishing to me. All right. Let's get some more Kira sculptures.
Look at that. Like you said, right at 40 after.
Dude, I called that shot big time. Big
did,
time. Can I put another skill on Kira? I can. All right. She's a 5-4-3-2. Where's it going to land? Hopefully on fourth skill. Nope. She's now a 5-5-3-2. That's definitely not working out.
It's better than mine. I'm at 4-5-4-2.
Oof. Oof. And now I can go in and get a few more. Ceroli. Let's see here. Shop. I'll buy that territorial teleport because obviously got to get that. And now I guess I go in on Kira sculptures.
Yeah, I bought all of them for this week. I bought all 50 that you can get.
I wonder if I want to have some currency on hand, though. I'm going to leave some currency on hand.
Yeah, I still have 3,000
coins. Okay, there you go. There you go. Nice. All right. Friends, it's time for the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to spin the wheel as I do. Do you guys know how many sculptures of YSS you got this week?
I got 14 before my chest on yesterday's on the first day.
14 before chest is not terrible. Groggy, Abe, do you guys remember?
To be honest, I'm not even gonna spin this. I'm not even sure if I want to spin this one too.
Whoa.
I think to 100, but not past 100 for sure. I'm just like everything I've seen. YSS just looks like garbage.
Yeah, I'm only going to 100. I'm not max spinning.
I mean, it's
Really?
just because I have Wu, and I really think Wu outshines him in every imaginable thing.
Yeah, I got about 30 sculptures, and I am also spinning to 100.
You got 30 with the chest or without the chest?
With the chest.
Oh, okay.
So without, you got about 15.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 1 so far. I just started. Now I'm up to 2. 2 so far. 2's good. So far. Holy golden sculptures. Yeah, I have 1,660 gold sculptures.
I just got 2 legendary commander sculptures. That's good. And then 2 Isan.
I'm up to 4 YSS. Ooh, this spin was good. Oh my god. 45 hours of speed ups, YSS, Universal, YSS, 45 hours of speed ups. Woo. That's solid. That is super solid. All right, we're up to 4 sculptures so far, outside of the extra rewards.
just got blanked. Ooh.
I think this guy is going to be really good for city defense. And I think that's
I agree
where
that he's good
it
for city
ends.
defense. I just don't know that for someone like me or you, Chiz, we just don't defend our city that often to where it's a good investment is my
And
thing.
I'm going
I
to
mean,
stick
Right.
with
now I
Artemisia
want to
Wu.
clarify my statement in that on my mini, which is a 35 mil account total, I did go all in on YSS, and he's already on my wall because I don't have a good, city defense garrison captain. So it's actually kind of funny that I got a better YSS on my alt than I do on my main. So I mean, he's already level 50 something, and I've already got him on my wall.
I nearly lost my T-Mug with this set of spins. I'm not going to lie. I got gold, YSS, 8 spot, 8 spot.
Whoa.
Woo! I'm overdue for a spin like this, not going to lie. That's a pretty sick spin.
18? You got 18 sculptures on ones, man?
Yeah, 1 5 spot.
That's better than both those guys got for the whole
Yeah.
I know.
Appreciate that.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, look, you guys did
you've
better
been
than I
hosed
did in Evil Candyland, all right? All right.
Yeah, you guys, you've gotten hosed a lot of times.
Yeah, I get wrecked on Evil Candyland. YSS knew I was saying good stuff about him. So I think, Negan, your point is really good here, which is that the folks that need this commander the most are free to play, and this is the lowest on their priority list because they're just going to use a peace shield. Because it's the people who are rallyable that should be concerned, right? Or swarmable.
Well,
Is that
no,
what you're
but I think
suggesting?
that this guy's good. I think this guy's good for Swarmfall because, like, my 35 mil city. I mean, a big T5, if he was pissed off at me, could swarm a 35 mil pretty easily.
Easy.
And I think that Guan is great for swarming because
YSS.
not Guan. What did I just say? YSS is good for getting swarmed because he's doing AOE damage.
Yep.
So I mean, I think that he's really good for an account like that. And that's why I kind of went for him on.
He
on my
is,
alt.
although I will say this: the more patient trolls that have departed from our kingdom were really just one. Was positioning 1 march in front and then 4 marches behind, making a cone AOE completely irrelevant.
No, that's not untrue. That's defeatable. I understand that.
Yeah, but
either way, I just didn't have a good. Like I was using Sun, which is not bad, but I mean, I feel like there's no question that YSS is epically better than Sun, right? I mean, I think that's
Sun Marty. I use Sun Marty on mine. But I'm over 40 million. I'm almost 41 million. I feel like, that's gonna hurt because I'm only a few techs away from T5, so I feel like on my farm. So I feel like that's gonna hurt, man. If somebody wants to swarm a 40 mil plus city with with that many troops,
it kind of stops being worth it unless you had astonishing amounts of resources sitting in there.
Right, which is never going to be the case.
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen my old video where Shifty is swarming a 75 million power city? Oh my god. He loses 10 million power to try to beat the city once. I mean, there definitely is a threshold where it's impossible to swarm a city. Yeah, it's not impossible, but it's too expensive. For sure. Even if you really want to wreck that player. Like, you really want to take them down. It's like, it's not even worth it. Oh, we got Rich White saying, smash the love button, fam. Hey, if you're enjoying this live stream so far, consider hitting that like button or subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. That does support the channel and the stream, and it's 100% free. We just picked up another YSS sculpture. Looking good so far. Ooh,
yeah, I mean, that one spin has gotten your average to be plenty ahead of where ours was. That's for sure.
Oh, man, this spin's really good, too.
I mean, I want to say the most I've gotten without chests is like maybe 30 or low 30s.
That's
like
really
that.
good. I think I'm on
I've gotten in the 50s with chests.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you'll probably get there.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 3 more sculptures in that 5 spot, and I've got 20 more spins to go. Ooh, another sculpture. Nice. Yeah, you bring up an interesting...
Was that your best spin ever?
That is probably my best spin ever, yeah.
I don't think I've seen anything higher than 18 before.
Yeah, 18's really good.
I've never seen 3 8s in one. I've never seen like 25.
I could give you a screenshot right now with 3/8.
You got 3/8?
On
Edward
Alex?
was
Or was
good
it
to
Edward?
me.
Ooh,
Edward.
Edward was real good to you.
Yeah, I think that's before they
Man.
posted the odds, and I think it changed at that
I
point.
kid
too.
you not, with all the Edward wheels, I got a 888, and I must have got 4 888s.
Oh my god. That's
I
insane.
had him at 5551 just from the wheels.
Wow. Ooh. That 5 spot, I mean, I just got 3 more YSS sculptures. This is going really well. These spins are really quite good. I'm kind of overdue for this, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you definitely.
I've had some low end of the spins. Not to mention the Garden of Infinity. Oh, there's another YSS. Building speed ups. At least I got a YSS out of that deal. We got one more set of 5 spins here, and then after reset, we do this all over again, which is kind of fun. Do I have enough gems for that? I need to buy a few bundles.
Well, you still have to get your last recharge.
Yeah, I got a couple recharges to do, actually. Alright. We got a YSS. We got the 2 gold stars. Very nice. So,
Are you spinning YSS on your mini accounts?
no.
I spend it to unlock it typically if I have enough gems, just so I have
jeez.
everything unlocked.
So we started with 16 sculptures. And if you subtract that, it would be 49. And if you take away the 15, so we got, 34 sculptures.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Very good.
34 sculptures is pretty good. So we'll hit upgrade. I don't even know what skills I want it to go to. I don't think I even care. I'm either going to have him expertise or I'm not going to use him, right? Like, that's pretty much where we're at. We got the 3rd skill? Increase troop defense and damage when you drop below 50%. Interesting. All right. 5 more sculptures. We'll put another skill on this guy. 34 sculptures, says Mohammed. Nice. I love when chat keeps track. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not to mention the universals.
So, Chiz, with these 2 commanders that are out now, what is your endgame city defense wall going to be that you're anticipating?
I don't know. I think Theodora is likely to be important just because she clears the debuffs. That feels like it's going to be really good to me. I could be wrong on that. I do think Wu Zetian is way better than people have been giving her credit for. When you look at what she does...
But you're not going to invest in Wu at this point.
Probably not. But I don't know. With the changes coming into the game, where cities are looking a lot more rallyable, specifically one city of the king's choosing, and that includes opposing enemy kingdoms and what their kings are doing. Like,
I think that would only
that's
defense. Only KVK, right? Like if you're in a KVK
obviously that's only
and
KVK,
somebody is like ported into your area,
it's only KVK.
You lock them down, right? I mean that's
right. Well, I mean we have to see how the mechanics work.
That's right.
But yeah.
But see, unless you get caught off guard, you would think people would be more aware of that, right? So it's like, okay, I better not get myself into frenzy because if I can't shield and they lock me down,
bingo,
then
you're eating rallies for 15 minutes.
Right. So,
or you're just getting over cocky. I mean, there's no shortage of people like me who enjoy paratrooping in and going around and hitting people, and then all of a sudden you're blocked and you're off territory, and you're
super rallyable. And
so
frenzied.
I mean, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. It's a fun gamble, but it's a gamble.
But typically, if you do have that 100 mil city, it's going to take more than one rally to defeat you, or it's going to take at least 15 minutes for everybody to pour it in and to fill the double and triple rallies, and then by then you can just shield. So to me that's another thing. Is you're not rally proof, but if it takes 2 or 3 rallies before it's actually worth hitting you. If you're online, you can still shield, because it's going to take those people that long to get all this. Because think of how many people you need. you need like what 7 or 8 people if you're not using expansions per
I think that you could
alliance.
fire off in a KVK situation where people's heads are more on a swivel. You fire off a 5-minute rally, and it'll be full by the time the 5 minutes are up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get that, but if it takes 3 or 4 rallies and you need 3 or 4 alliances working together, now I could see it's going to be a lot more capable during a KVK because you're going to have better communication, you're going to have Discord, you're going to have things, people on voice. You know, I could see that like you said, if somebody poured it in, especially if some like 70 or 60 or somebody that basically a double rally will completely wreck them. I could definitely see that, and it could be something. But at the same time, because you can always, your frenzy only lasts 15 minutes. I
Yeah.
feel like
You can always bubble, which is good. There's balance to that, right? Like, you can go ham, you can get yourself into a dangerous spot, you can always bubble to get out of trouble, which I think is probably good. I think this fixes a lot of problems with where someone could just go completely ham and like we could try to rally them, but we can't force them to take the rally.
Right, because they just keep randoming around, and then you
Yeah.
start
yeah.
all over.
Well, I think the biggest thing is like if somebody is hitting farms or hitting lower cities, you lock them in place so they can't port around to hit those cities.
Yeah.
And if they still want to try to run out of their city to hit it, then you have your big guys come in and just make them pay for it.
Well, and it's a question of how long the lock is good for. I the way that it's worded, and I'm guessing that we're going to go through this in a minute, but I don't.
You think it'll be like a title? I guess it wouldn't be a title because that would be a permanent thing.
Mm-mm.
So it's going to be
the way it's worded. It feels like it's a temporary lock. Now the question is how long.
Almost like a kingdom buff, right? So like it might be like a 30-minute or a 1 hour,
Yeah, I don't know,
a kingdom buff where it locks them in place. But I mean, unless there's like a 20-hour cooldown or something crazy, I don't know. We'll find out.
It's interesting when I look at Theodora and YSS. I think Theodora is very good for protecting your city against multiple rallies. Removing the Attila Takeda debuff seems really good from the expertise skill. And any other debuffs that are on you, if you're getting swarmed, seems pretty good. Granted, those buffs have probably already, or I guess those debuffs have already been on you for a couple seconds, most likely. So you're only getting a couple seconds of benefit from that, really. It's not quite as good as it seems. I like defense and damage reduction is fine. I like the benefit when you're at more than 50% strength. Also, a lot. Because your city, even though I think cities should get reinforced, because you can really punish somebody for hitting a city, cities frequently are not reinforced. So the part of the fight you really care about the most is the start. So I think that's really good. Man, chance to gain a damage boost of 40% on the 4th skill. I don't know. She could be really good. But if the Theodora is in the mix, who's the secondary is the question I'm left with.
I still like Theo and YSG.
That's what I'm thinking too. It's really good.
So much AoE circular.
So much AoE. It's astonishing.
And then you combine YSG's 50% and then Theo's 40%, and some of the talents, and you're at 100%.
You're just doing so much damage, which is what you want to do, right? Like you're in it to do big damage. Siri joining the live stream momentarily there.
Well, that was because when you said something, then it activated her.
Really? We activated your Siri with a voice prompt?
Yes. I don't know how, but you did.
So the question is YSS going to be better than the E-Song? If you had only one rally against you and you didn't need the AoE, the first skill does actually not as much damage. 1400 damage factor. The second skill is just okay. The third skill's good, but the third skill does stuff mostly when you're below 50%, which is not amazing.
Guys just hit me and lost on Jen. That's funny.
I don't know. I don't know if YSS is going to be game changing. But we have people in the alliance who do think he's going to be game changing, right?
Yep, for sure.
I mean, I
So-
think that Meatwad maybe messaged me and said he was maxing him. I think after this wheel.
Really?
I don't know. I got
think
the
I
impression-
Someone said he
that.
dumped a bunch of sculptures.
He did. He put a ton of universals on YSS.
I'm not sure I get that, but okay.
Well,
he's always been all in on Garrison, so he could
Yeah.
think that that's a good thing. And you know,
Right.
the thing is, you won't know until someone tries. So
Yeah. And once he's done that, we'll do the testing and see what we think. I'm pretty eager for that. I am pretty eager for that. I really think because the expertise skill is giving 40% of stats for 2 or more unit types, like the only time where you really care about that is in either Arc, where like, yeah, you probably got 2 or more unit types in there, or your city, where you definitely do because they're there. That's where I think that's good. But I don't think it's going to be good for a flag. Do you think the YSS is going to be good for a flag?
No. Not at all.
Yeah. See, that's the thing I struggle with. If he's not good for a flag, how good of an investment is he really? I don't know. I mean, I might try to get myself rallied in KVK. We'll see. Gecko thinks he's game changing. We got Gecko in the chat. What's going on, dude? Gecko is convinced.
The YSS is game changing?
Yeah.
Ugh. Sorry, don't
Yeah.
agree.
no, but but we have to put it in context. Game changing for city defense or game changing for Arc/flag defense, because they're two different things, and like most of us generally favor Arc or flag defense over city defense.
Yep.
So I mean, I think that's the thing is you gotta put it in context for what it's game changing about.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. I think he's going to be good. I'm not sure he's going to be busted. But 40% of stats, that's a lot of stats. I don't know, that could actually be busted. But the question is where? I think there's actually 3 locations we're talking about. City, Osiris, and flags. That's where we need to know.
I mean, generally speaking, I think Osiris and flag is very similar. I mean, you know, you got the extra buff, yes, during Osiris, but generally it's still a structure. It's a non-city structure, you know.
Yeah. That's true. But I do think Osiris is a little bit different just because in Osiris you're going to want healing. Healing is really amazing. Right? That's where I struggle with Wu Zetian. It's like the heal for 500 on our first squill? I don't know. I mean, you took rallies with Wu Zetian on your wall, Groggy. How did you feel? Pretty comfortable?
I was comfortable. I had to be there. If I wasn't there, I would have got wrecked
Yeah.
because it was like a second rally.
Yep.
Either way, you either have to be online or you have to be P shield. I think at the end of the day, like nothing's gonna save you if you're offline.
Yep.
Agreed.
I agree. But now that a king can lock you in place, and in a KVK context, a bunch of kings could chain that together. I don't know.
That's an interesting thought if there's a cooldown. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. What the heck not? The real thing that would be terrifying about that debuff is if it also makes it so that, like... I mean, it doesn't say that it was going to do this, but what if it also, like, made it so you couldn't use a peace shield during that time? That'd be too good.
God,
No, they'd have to say that. They'd have to
but
say
they haven't
that.
said anything. It's just a patch note. I mean, until it's actually out and you can read the full information on it,
We don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like when they added the healing buff as a kingdom buff, I don't think they specifically said 8 hours or the percentage. They just said adding, you know, a healing buff, you know, that the king can
True.
activate. They didn't give any specifics about how long or percentage. So, I mean, until we see how it works and how long it's for and what other effects it has, you know, hard to say. I mean, it's interesting, at least in theory. So
Interesting in theory. Well, reset just hit. So we're just going in, collecting our courier purchases here, and then we get to spin the wheel all over again, which is kind of exciting.
well, did you see it? They did the bankrupt the boutique. I don't know if you've noticed that as you're going in and doing your
I
courier.
did not notice that. Bankrupt the
Uh,
boutique. I wish I had been paying attention.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't see that happening. Well,
Did you force quit?
I did, but I feel like
you don't
it.
have to force quit. It automatically did.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I
that's
definitely saw it popping up as I was going. It
I've
was
never
nothing.
been a big fan of
It
that
was
one because I'm just
nothing.
like,
Yeah, it was
meh.
nothing worth taking advantage of. But it was
yeah,
there.
not
Of
really.
course.
Like, do I want to spend 23 gems on building speed ups to get a discount on other speed ups?
No, because typically when you look at those percentages, there's because of your VIP level. I mean, I could see if your VIP level was lower than 15 or 14 or whatever that magic number is. But once you get over VIP 14 or 15, and you start getting those 80% discounts. It's, I don't know. I've never seen one of those where you can buy speed up in the merchant where even after it's been knocked down another 10%, where it would
Well,
actually made sense.
VIP offers you 60% discount. So anything up better than 60% is worth it at the boutique.
But not
Um,
really though, because if you look at 60% on a 60-minute compared to 50% on a 24-hour, that's huge, right? I mean, your cost per hour is way, way cheaper when you buy a 24-hour speed up, right?
yes.
So if you look at for the 24-hour speed ups for 600, right? That's, I mean, your cost per hour is so cheap.
Hmm.
If
Um, sorry, go ahead.
No, but I'm saying, like, yeah, if you were to compare it to at the top where it says a 60-minute speed up is 58% off,
Yep.
agreed. You could buy it cheaper with the discount in the boutique, but I don't know anybody that buys those speed ups.
Well, so we'll do this for science. And before we do, Say and M, thank you for the $2 super chat. Four Horsemen, my Ed is 5521. Connie is 5531. Best to help my kingdom. So you're maybe working toward expertising those?
Constantine for sure, because then you can defend
Everyone
flags.
that has Ed here has regretted it. I think I can say that confidently.
I haven't
Well,
regretted it.
for me, Ed really, you know what? I still use Ed in my sunset lineup.
Man, I haven't figured out how to use them there.
And because I'm using now Ed with Artemisia, ooh, it's so bursty. And if they 4v1 me, good luck.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I have not found a good way to do that. I should look into that because I would love to get some value out of him. I feel like my kind of niche, interesting play is using Joan Tamaris. That is freaking sweet.
Joan Tamaris.
No, sorry, not Tamaris. Takeda. They both started
Oh
with
yeah.
T. It's like totally the same person, right?
I'm gonna do some testing with Tommy and run Tommy primary with Artemisia and see if that's actually something usable. Because against a city with the conquering build, that might actually be something.
Yeah.
Because I've seen
I
someone showed a report with Artemisia primary with Tommy secondary, and I just didn't understand it because, like, why would you attack something with the defense tree? Like, why would you hit a rally or they were hitting a pass? Like, why would you hit a pass with archer defense or?
So to that person, I agree with everybody here that Constantine is the better investment for your kingdom.
Yeah, I agree.
Me personally, I love Ed, and I hit cities with Edward Tamaris, but that's the best purpose for it is to hit cities.
Yeah, and Ed
And,
Tommy pretty much needs Ed. I mean, for the most part, like, or at least it did until Artemisia came out, and the jury's still out on whether that's actually a thing or not.
Yeah, I think Constantine is a really solid pick to counter Attila Takeda, to be in your Canyon lineup, to use in the open field. It's
Yeah,
just so
because
good.
everybody has Martel, right? I mean, and so Martel Constantine is still great. We might find out that this new one is better. With Theodora, but
Yeah.
I mean, think how long ago was that you could have Constantine and Martel? You don't have to be in a old kingdom to be able to get
Dude,
that.
I know, right? It's like Martel's got a breath of fresh life all of a sudden, which is kind of wacky, but I like
Well,
it.
I think it's mainly because of these new ones. Like you've got Ramses, right? That nerfs healing.
Yep.
Richard used to always be so good, and then now everybody's afraid to use Richard because if you use Richard and a
I made a video
Ramses,
about that today. You get completely obliterated.
yeah, and you can even get kind of wrecked if you run Constantine. If Ramses' skill fires off and you miss the fourth skill on Constantine. But I think what a lot of people don't realize is the reason you like Constantine is because of that massive health bonus. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm giving away any secrets here, but
It's not a secret.
we've talked about how important health is.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that in KVK, especially with the new token system, right?
Yep.
You get all these boosts to your defense and your attack, but you can't
not
get
to
health
health.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you want to get health wherever you can, because all things being equal, you want to boost stats that you can't get anywhere else.
So, couple things. Umax with a $5 super chat. You started glowing red, and I went into a panic overdrive. KVK with 12 days left, and I haven't been zeroed yet. Glad you haven't been zeroed. There is somebody scouting or attacking my city with a siege unit. Funny. Anyways, for science, I can go in and I can buy these speed ups. I'm going to spend 23 gems. This is the weirdest gem purchase I've ever made on building speed ups to get a discount on other speed ups. So, 10 hours of speed ups for 241 gems. Actually, a pretty good deal. If you add in the 23 gems I just spent, 264 gems for 10 hours of speed ups. That's not bad.
26 gems per hour.
Yeah. I'm going to snag that. And now I could get 6 hours of speed ups for 217 gems, and that's where it kind of drops off a little bit. That's like, it's fine, but not amazing. Most people should not spend gems here. This is all just a trap, in my opinion.
It's not a trap.
It's a total trap. Because most people don't have the gems to be spinning the wheels, which means they definitely shouldn't be doing things other than the wheels, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right? Like, speaking of which, I'm going to fire up this wheel.
Akbar would agree with you.
Akbar would agree it's a trap.
You already
definitely
get
a trap.
your packs and more gems to be able to do it?
Yep. I bought, just once, I bought the $100 bundle. I got to buy it a couple more times.
So you got your recharge?
Yeah, got my recharge.
Did you guys max out your tree when you bought your hundreds?
I have not done my tree yet. I should do that.
I did, yeah.
I got 2 YSS from the wheel just now. Pretty solid.
I mean, I always buy the tree early because I know I'm going to max it anyway. So I always buy the 7,000.
Yeah.
But I think I'll still be able to max it even without having to buy more.
You're more diligent about barbs than I am. So.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm going to get it. Like, I got it before my farm without buying any packs. And oh my goodness, you have to kill.
Oh, it's so many barbs. No, I said that in another stream, and I got a bunch of messages from folks who are like, look, dude, you just need to go to zone 1 and gather from low quantity resource nodes.
Well, you don't even have to do that unless you're just kind of
but...
unmanning. No, hold on. Unless you're unmanning it. If you're unmanning it, then yes. If you're manning it, then you can collect from a level 6 node. You don't have to finish collecting. It's the quantity. It's around 100,000 resources.
Yep.
So you go to a level 6 node and you only send a load of 100,000. And I'm not endorsing dirty nodes. I'm saying when that one comes back, you send another one with 100,000.
Right. And
you just keep you do 10
until the node is
collections off
drained.
of a level 6 node.
Yeah.
And you're getting the equivalent of 6 opportunities for the chest drops.
Right. I just got 3.
Yeah, but you get
mana
2 and
sources,
3 though, don't
Pretty
you?
sweet.
I mean, if you just let them, if you go to level 5 node, comes back. I mean, I get.
This is the technique people say that they do. Is they
no, and I'm saying it does work. I'm just saying some people think that you have to complete the node to get it, and you don't.
Right.
What I'm saying is instead of moving to zone 1 to
you
try
send
to get
a smaller amount of troops.
you send a smaller load
Yeah.
to a level 5 or 6, and then don't leave it dirty. Don't be that guy. But when it's done, send another one at the same thing, and then you can collect 3 or 4 times off of a level 5 or 6 and still get
Right, but I
yours.
mean, I get 3 anyway if I just leave it there. So I feel like I'm not really
No, but the amount that you
sacrificing
get,
a
I'm
lot.
pretty sure is random. It's not based on the amount of resources you're collecting.
We got 2
I
more
always thought
YSS. Very
Okay.
nice. Yeah, I mean, this is what some free-to-play folks do. It's easier to just, in some ways, well, I don't know. I guess, Negan, to your point, just make some army presets. That's easy enough, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it. The reason that I know that works is, as Chiz has liked to point out, I'm very bad at gathering, and I used to be even worse at gathering than I am now. And the first couple of times that we got this event, because there's the daily quest. Why can't I find it? Where's the daily? Is the daily? Wait, are the daily
To
quests
me,
gone?
I think that most people miss out on is the collecting resources in your city. If you collect resources in your city every 5 to 10 minutes, you will get so many extra things.
Wait, the daily event is gone.
What
Is it gone
daily
for you?
event?
For the 5 days. I don't see it. I think that's a bug. Can you
Oh
see?
yeah, it is. It is. Dragon Boat Bonanza.
No.
There it is.
Oh,
Dragon-
right. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, just kidding. On the first day, the field collection, and this is good. People are gonna laugh. The gather resources 40 times on the map. I would get to the end of the event and I hadn't actually gathered time. So I would send small amounts just to go gather 40. So I would send like small troops to go to a node just over and over and over again to gather and hit my 40 real quick because I hadn't actually gathered through the whole event. And then I would get boxes, some random, just depending on how many I would send there, I would get box drops from it. Then I started experimenting with that.
2 more legendaries. Oh, it's going pretty well so far. I got 30 more spins. I got a couple spins. Oh, there's the 8 spot. I was going to say I had a couple spins that were duds, and then I landed on the 8 spot. Well, woo. 10 sculptures in that set of 5 spins. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Gecko's saying, no, you send a troop load of 126 to 150k. You don't need to drop below the troop load of a level 1 node. That guarantees you get 1 to 3 boxes. I get 5 to 8 per 5 marches. I've been saying this also for months. 10 sculptures. 10. That's a good spin.
I hope you can get my 8 spot. I wish I can give you my 8 spot.
Oh, yeah? You're not all that interested?
Well, I know you're more interested than I am.
Ooh, this follow-up spin. Oh, 1 sculpture at the end. That's a little bit redeeming. And then how many do you get for hitting 100? Is it 15?
Yes.
So good. So good. So many sculptures. Oh my gosh. I can put at least 1 more skill on him. I don't think I can do 2. This next spin would have to be insane. Well, I got 15 more spins. 2 more sculptures in the bank. Nice. People are saying Constantine in the chat. Yeah. Constantine is a good invest. I debated doing Constantine recently, actually. 1 more universal. 45 hours to speed ups is good. What do we got here? I think I could train... I did the math on this the other day. I think I could train 15 million power in T5s, which is kind of exciting.
Not enough for Dragon Boat, sucker.
Not enough for Dragon Boat.
As someone learned the hard way.
Did we see who got the skin?
It's
Shark
posted.
was
Yeah, Baby Shark was number.
Baby Shark was number 1 for Mother King.
Fizz, I think Fizz.
You mean
was
number
not paying
10?
Attention. No, he got up to number 9.
Number 1 was Sterling, though, right?
Yeah.
Presumably.
Fizz,
yeah.
I think, was not paying attention at the end because he did not
Oof.
finish training to get back up there.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wait, where is the thing?
1 more sculpture?
It's near the bottom. You gotta go at the bottom.
Actually, I don't see it on the.
No, it
thing
disappears.
anymore. It's probably just in your email.
Yeah, oh, an email. System messages? Nope.
I don't know. I saw it when it was still at the bottom before it disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know. It disappears. All right. Well, let me look at my commander here. What can I do to this? I think we can add at least a skill. We head over here. Yeah. We got a lot of sculptures out of the deal. Nice. Pop a skill. We're only 11 sculptures away from another skill, so we're up to 5, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Oh my god.
Here, so I have the colors are interesting.
1,701 universals. This is
It's
absurd.
in the system mail. So Sterling was first, Hulk, who's now overpowered, was second, Maljami was third, Juggernaut fourth, Gaius fifth, Ohm sixth, and then we had people from the other kingdoms, and then Baby Shark was ninth. So
it's a good job.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
represent.
How many?
I'd
So
say-
how many skins went to our kingdom?
1,
7,
2,
I think,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 10.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Nice.
That was the same amount for the Archer skin back then.
That went pretty well, honestly. All right, send out my gatherers. Nice.
And then
All right.
number 10 was 21.4 million.
21.4. Dude, we have so many gold keys. I should do a gold key opening video tomorrow. That'd be a good video. A live stream.
Yeah, I opened up 1,124.
Oh, how'd it go?
I think it was. I mean, I felt it was good. The only keys I can use are Sundok and Ishida, and I got 144 Sundoks and 115 Ishidas, and I only need 96 more Sundoks. I got Sundok max, and then Ishida is up to
Maxing out those gatherers.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm hoping for...
And I got like 240 gold stars, and I got like...
That's good.
11 or 12 of each of the clusters and the other ones. So
yeah.
I'm back up to like 3,000 stars, or like 29, almost 3,000 stars again. So
dude,
that felt pretty good.
Stars are crucial.
Yeah, I'm at 5552 on Ishida.
5552. Okay. Okay.
So, but Sundok, all I have to do is do really good on a strategic reserve. If I take first on strategic reserve, I can max Sundok.
That's exciting.
But I don't know that I would spend like 20,000 AP to do that. It's just, it doesn't feel like you're going to get your return on investment.
Yeah, for you, I don't think that makes sense. Ooh, I forgot. Bankrupt the boutique. I got to do this in the right order. I'm on my restart now. But I only spend resources here, so it's kind of less of a big deal. And especially for my restart, I don't think this bumps it up to the point where I would spend gems. Yeah. It added almost no value to my restart.
Can you mention in your live stream that I am not your secretary? I've gotten like 7 emails today for you.
Really?
I don't understand the point of it. I told him.
I got the same thing.
Really?
I'm blocked. I finally
Why?
blocked the people because apparently somebody wants to talk to you and you're not responding to them.
Your
brand new kingdom
posted what it was. It's a very weird message, so don't worry about it.
Okay, great.
I wouldn't sweat it, but they're persistent. I'll give them that much. Good Lord.
Yeah. Well, persistence is worth something. Hey, we've got Overpower in the chat. What's going on, dude?
Who is this guy?
He's always Hulk to me. That's Hulk. Come on now.
I know. The name changing is weird. It takes me a long time to adjust. Yeah.
Somebody's going to steal his Hulk.
Well, that's the thing. He said there's too many Hulks now, so he has to change his name.
Oh, okay. I see that.
That was the method to his madness.
Next thing you know, Jugger is going to change his name.
Yeah. No.
What's Juggernaut going to change his name to?
I don't know. Not Juggernaut?
Not Juggernaut?
It used to be the real Juggernaut.
The real Juggernaut? I don't know.
They already call the other one.
The power tells the story, doesn't it?
The deads. That's, to me, more impressive than anybody's power is how many troops they've had die, and they've never been. And I think he was only zeroed before he got T5.
Huh.
So it wasn't even that
it was
many.
a very insignificant.
He might have lost 2 million or something like that, maybe.
I mean, I like how we talk about 2 million troops like it was insignificant.
But
No,
I mean,
but
that's
I'm saying out
T3,
of
T4.
25 million or whatever his crazy number is, and only 2 million of that is from being zeroed. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. I'm with
Just
you.
saying.
Yeah, he's at 35 million dead. Yeah, that's. I mean, I look at that as like you add a zero, 350 million power. So he could have been 620 million power with dead. Because you know his deads are T5, like 98% of them or whatever.
Yeah. So on my restart, man, it's been really interesting what's going on here. It's been wacky.
What kingdom is that?
1507. So this is the kingdom that had 2 civil wars.
Did you guys migrate?
In the middle
you
of
talked about
KVK.
migrating or something.
So a group of people has, I believe, migrated, which like we have 113 out of 143 people in the alliance right now. So that's my super genius level detective work. So I gotta figure out what I want to do here. Michael, thank you for the $2 super chat. That's a sticker of a lemon with a cape. I like it. Super cape. It's kind of like, looks a little like Juggernaut, right? No? Anyways. Jeez.
Tough crowd.
Well, you know, I can't actually hear the live stream's response. I need to work on the freaking, what's it called? Mouth-watering event. And I haven't decided if I should gem it on my restart. I think I should, even though I haven't really had time to do it properly. I'll still get enough value.
Yeah, like even if you don't get there, like I mean, even if you get, because it's 7,000 gems, but like because I looked at that on my farm, like even if I don't get to level 25,
yeah,
the value that you get because you spend 7,000, but you get I think you get what 5,000 back if you were to get all of them.
Good value.
No, I
on
mean
the
if
way
you
up,
max the whole thing, it's over 7,000 gems.
Well, if you max the whole thing, it's really good. I just don't know that
Right.
I'm gonna have the.
No, but I
bamboo
mean, I
leaves
think I'm
for
in a
it.
good place. Like I'm at rank like what is it 20? No, I'm at rank 17 so far. But I mean, if I look at what I've already gotten out of it, as far as the number of gold heads,
Yeah.
you know, it's still a great value. And like all I've gotten, so I'll probably, if I don't, I think level 22 is legit, right? Like you can get to 22 killing barbs without, you know,
I think
just
so.
wanting to hurt yourself. Let's see.
I think with
So-
relatively standard gameplay, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what 15. That's 20. So you're getting 20 out of the 35 heads. So 20 heads for like a few thousand gems. That's amazing.
Fair
So
enough.
I mean, I guess the smartest play is wait and then you until the very end and then see if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But when you're like me, I went ahead and did it because I didn't want to get to that point and then realize that I didn't have the 7,000 gems lined up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I should be doing right now is scouting for that. What's it called event?
Right.
The spooky investigations, strange incidents.
Yeah.
Man, I mean,
I like how you got both words wrong on that.
that was close.
I think
The spirit of it was about right.
Flashback for Halloween because last time it was.
That's
It
right.
was.
That's right. It's a Halloween flashback is all.
There it was.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty good one because especially when you're T5, you get all the tech ones for free.
In the
But
building.
to me, the best value is to train the 4,000 troops because you get AP. You get, you know, like 400 AP or something like that.
Oh my God.
It's
600
a great
AP.
place. 600. Yeah, it's a great place to get AP, you know, and all you have to do is just queue up T2s, you know, just queue up everything as T2. And then that way you're not burning a lot of minutes without the kingdom buffs.
Oh yeah, the 7,000 gems is definitely worth it. Even if I only get to level 17. That's
Right.
definitely good. All right, I'm going to do it. Unlock. Done. I got 2,000 gems back immediately. 2 gold keys. A bunch of speed ups. The city skin. Resources. 10 legendary commander sculptures. That's a good one. That's definitely good.
Wow, it's your birthday.
Not exactly. Not exactly my birthday.
I just opened up 3 magic boxes and I got two teleports in it.
Ooh, that's solid. That's very solid. Alright, I got these guys. Kill some more barbs. Holy jeez.
Did you get your recharge?
Spooky investigations. So I'm debating if I should get my recharge on my restart as well.
I did on my alt.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you get?
So I've got the supply depot. I actually did twice. So I've got 63 days on it.
Yeah, I did that too.
The 30-day gem supply?
And I did get some, and I did the dragon boat up to 4.
You did the dragon boat. All right.
Up to 4.
Yeah, I do the 10-5 on one day, and then I do the 20 on another.
That's what I'll do. It's the 10-5 and then the 20. All right. So I'm going to buy these real quick then. We'll put up the old spend blocker. It feels funny to be purchasing these on my restart, but I think this event is pretty good too.
I mean, it's a good value.
It really is. Like, it doesn't get much better than this, especially because I went in already and got the first 3 levels knocked out. That's a pretty good starting point.
Yeah. And I mean, kind of like Jen was saying, I mean, my alt is getting dangerously close to the point where I could push T5.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, having a second T5 account would be very handy.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
mean, me too, honestly.
Well, no,
Okay.
but having a second one in the same kingdom. I mean,
Oh, in
you've
the
got
same
your
kingdom.
kind
What are you going to do with 2 in the same kingdom? Just fill
Fill one
rallies?
Hey, I'm working on my third one.
Third T5 account? Holy moly.
Well, I got Abe and Jen. That's 2, isn't it?
Sure.
And then I've got my farm that's 32 million.
All right, so now that we have these extra bamboo leaves, can we finish level 17? It's going to be
I got to
close.
17 with the bamboo leaves, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to finish 17.
I'm working on 18.
Yeah, now I'm working on 19. All right.
On your farm?
On my restart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already maxed 25 on my May, and I'm
Yeah. I mean, I'm at I only have 20 more leaves left on my main, but I only bought one of the 100. So I just don't know that. I mean, it's a great value. I spent $500.
well, if you were futilely trying for a dragon boat event.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
You
were.
might have gotten both of the 99s.
Yeah.
For nothing.
So we got
I
24.
I thought I said to everybody that 20 mil.
You're right,
you gotta
20
make it-
mils. Good. The right number. We got 24 gold keys. How many legendary commander sculptures do you think I'm going to get?
24, 18.
I'll compete with you.
Wow.
I got 33 on my alt. You want to see who gets
All
more?
right. We'll see who gets more. I would guess that I'm going to get 12. That's my educated guess.
50%.
Ooh,
Maybe.
Okay,
I feel like
hold
the
on.
higher you go, the better
I'll
the
tell
percent.
you what I got after you tell me what you got.
Ooh, all right. I'll show you mine. You'll show me yours.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. I got 2 gold stars and then 14 legendary commander sculptures, including 10 of
I
the
got
shield.
on 33 keys. I
Yeah.
got 28.
Oh, wow.
I got a full Fred, a full Sid,
Jeez.
and then some Caesar, Double C, and Mott Boy.
That seems really good.
How many keys did you open?
33.
That is pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
I opened
lie.
up like 330 today on my farm, and I got I think it was like 180. Not too bad.
Got more Dragon Boat Bonanza going on. Nice. Oh, I gotta do my Arrest the Bandit stuff. Man, I got so much to do. I'm gonna switch it over to my farm. Let's see. Who was the closest in the chat? Oh, Riley. Guessed 14 on the nose. Very impressive. Very impressive, Riley. All right. Dude, also, my farm. Should I gem VIP on my farm?
It depends. If you're talking about getting to 15,
To 14.
yeah, I'm on my farm. I'm still 34,000.
I am astonishingly close. I mean, 43,000 away. to be exact, which is pretty close for a farm for VIP 14 in the grand scheme of things, right? Like,
what's your days played on that farm? I'm at 390.
pretty high. My days played is 431.
Oh yeah.
But I think I keep my farm in the main alliance.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I could tell.
Hey, you know what? As long as it doesn't hinder, just because the keys we get, like I got 24,000 keys clearing that stuff the other day. Like,
you know, maybe this
all
is
these
a
purchasing.
good time to advertise migration to Kingdom 75, huh?
Hey, we still would like some qualified people for our ARC team. We're looking for legit players to impress us.
Yeah, I think those folks are going to be higher powered. They should be talking to Long May He Reign.
What we're really looking for, to be honest,
Yeah.
is people that are like right at the Imperium cap, so 35 mil, or maybe you're 40 mil and you could double fill your hospital. So let's say in the 35 to 40 mil range, okay, and you have really good kills and you have really good deads. So like you're active, you've been playing. For the main alliance, because we do actually have a few spots, and we're looking
definitely,
you know, some people in that 35 to 40 range that can sneak in under the Imperium cap, and then continue. You know, maybe you're thinking that you're almost ready to start pushing T5, and you want to join an active alliance to help facilitate that, or whatever the case may be. That's definitely something that we're, and not that we're not still looking for the lower power people. Absolutely, we'll take you too. But I know in the past we've kind of talked about how, you know, fresh migrators might go to one of our other alliances, which you can still do. But we are looking for people that have really good activity levels that are at the upper end of that Imperium cap, joining us in Wolf.
Yeah. It will be great to get some of those folks in sooner than later because, first of all, KVK could happen apparently anytime. Second of all, you want to be here for as long as possible to start accumulating those resources, you know? Heck, I'm even having, like, if I wanted to spend down my resources on my restart, it would take a while to do that. It would take a long time to spend them down. So if you want to do that in a way that is not giving them away, you better get started on that real soon.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, if you're in the even low 40s, if you double fill your hospital, that's a good way to burn some resources, you know?
Depending on the size of your hospital, I suppose.
Well, if you're in the 40s, you're going to have max hospitals.
Anyway. Yeah, I mean, odds are you'll probably have max hospitals, so you can do 390 times 2. So, I mean, you know.
Almost 8 million.
Max is joking.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be
they should get zeroed and then join
There'd
the
be
kingdom.
T4s, not T5s, so it would be 4 million power, maybe.
Yeah, it's about 4 million power. And don't forget, you can train your barracks at the 20,000 and still migrate.
And not claim them, yeah.
No, but even if they're training, you could still migrate with them training.
Oh, yes, right, yes.
Yeah, with the extenders running, so that you have some period of time.
So you can burn down a lot of resources just queuing up 20,000.
You know, heck, if you got some extra gems laying around, you could do 50k extensions just to burn through some resources. Could. I'm just putting it out there. I mean,
that's an interesting point, actually.
Yeah, that's a lot of power.
I mean, but it's better than giving it away, like you said. I mean,
yeah, it depends on how you value the
right.
The
That's
gems,
what I'm saying. If you got gems,
and the resources,
burn. Well, you're right, or how you value the resources.
Yeah. Or you time it just right. You know, come into the event and click. You're right at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, my farm got a YSS sculpture and training speed ups. That's pretty good.
Dude, I did, of course, on my farm. It doesn't happen on the main. I get an 8 spot and a spot. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I unlocked the commander, like hitting the 5 spot one time.
Figures, right?
Yeah, never happens on the main.
Yeah,
you never get a free 8 spot on the main.
That's how it goes. So, okay, Negan, we're recruiting to the main alliance. And for the whole kingdom. So under 35 million power. And there's a video we did that talks about this pretty extensively if you're considering that, right? Negan, I think you would advise that people should go watch that.
I would, and it's got the link to our Discord that you can join for more information about our kingdom and what we expect and how to get in touch with Ruse would be the main person to talk. Ruse or Long, probably Ruse, about how to get here.
Okay.
So
529 bamboo leaves on my farm. Hello. All right, let's see how far I get with my farm. I'm probably gonna end up gemming this too, huh?
I would.
Yeah.
That's a lot of leaves, man. So many leaves in there.
I'm probably gonna get to level 17 or so. How many days do we have left? Let's see. What day is it today? This event will be here through the 26th, so we'll probably stop
two
getting
more
leaves
days.
on the 25th. 2 more days, you said?
Yeah, that's what it says.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, find the leaves. You get leaves for 2 more days, and then you can always purchase them through the bundles for an additional day.
Okay.
They always do that, so that if you're missing it, you can buy.
You can get there. Yeah. I think
Nice
I'm gonna. Somebody's got a little bit of an echo going on there. I think I'm gonna get to level 17. That sounds about right. Usually I get to about level 20 on my farm and restart account. So that sounds about right.
Hey, just grind barbs for like 8 hours, and you get all the way.
Oh my god. I have the AP for it.
Oh, I do too. I can't believe how much I've got on my farm. Like right now, on my farm, because being in the main alliance, the 50 AP pots, I have 2,292 of those.
Yeah, you get a
That's
lot.
what 110,000 AP just in 50s.
Yeah.
I've got like over 300k AP in my farm.
It stacks up so fast.
It's hard to burn it.
It is.
I never
very
find a good time.
consuming. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a pain just burning the free AP every day.
Yeah. And the other problem is that you, on a farm, like don't kill as fast or efficiently, so you even have to run back to town and like refresh your troops pretty regularly. Which is kind of a pain in the butt.
But I feel like the time for that is the pre-KVK events, right? And then you can just run.
Oh hell yeah!
For the forts, we just burn it all.
It was so good.
That way, then that way I don't feel as obligated to burn.
We burned an astonishing amount then. Hey, let me interject and welcome is it IK or LK Bo as a member of the channel. Your name's going to show up in green. You get the badge showing how long you've been a member, and you get the custom channel emojis. Let's get those hype emojis welcoming Bo to the channel. Thank you again for your support. And for those of you who are enjoying the live stream, consider dropping a like on the stream and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. So, yeah, I think that is a great time to spend action points. Eve of the Crusade. So good. You could even find a group, by the way, for running around killing the barbarians for the first part, the Marauders. You just got to have a little bit of march speed, you know? Did I lose you guys?
Nope.
I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to have march speed, otherwise you can't keep up with folks. So I don't know if you guys have experienced this, right? But you get you start running around killing marauders, and then people want to group up with you, but they walk at like half the speed that you walk, and it's like...
I call it bar buddies. I'm not a big fan of bar buddies. Like, unless you're on voice together or whatever. I mean, I guess it doesn't really hurt you per se, because they're just, it's not like they're stealing kills from you or anything.
No, it helps. As long as they're fast.
Like you said, if you have to slow down for them, then it defeats the purpose, and then it gets frustrating.
Yeah. I love when folks join in. Like, I think it's good, as long as they get the march speed to kind of hang. Let's see. So I'm on level 23 for Zongzi on my main. However, I'm pretty sure I've not opened my boxes. So I only have 140 bamboo leaf boxes. Huh. I'm not as close as I thought I would be. Well, I guess
Did you buy all 3 of the bundles?
No, I still have 2 bundles left. So that's why.
Yeah.
That's where
I still have 2
over.
bundles left, but I'm only have 30 more leaves, I think. But I use all my free AP on on barbs.
Yeah. I think I'm going to hit level
Actually,
24, and then I've got the 2 bundles. So, I mean, like, I'm in great shape.
yeah, I'm at 5 more leaves and I'm maxed.
Yeah. I'm just pulling it
Like I
down
said,
now.
for most people, if you've got all your resources, like I just cleared my resource after about 10 minutes and I just got like 7,
Hmm.
which will give me 7 boxes, which gave me 9 leaves. So there you go. Now I'm level 25, get my 15 heads done.
Yeah. I mean, I will say the sculpture gain from this is pretty astonishing. It's like 30, 35 sculptures.
It's 35 sculptures. Yeah,
That is
that's
astonishing. Is it always that good?
yeah, it is actually.
God, it's so good. That's so many sculptures.
I know. Even if you had to pay the full 7,000, it would, right?
Oh my
But you
gosh.
don't even have to do
Sure.
that.
Sure. 7,000 gems for 35 sculptures is an amazing deal. If that's all it had, it would be an amazing deal. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going and doing my exploring for the old Strange Incidents event. Are you hunting specifically for the AP, or are you also kind of lazy about it like I am, and I just take whatever quests I can auto complete, and then maybe I'll train some troops for it?
Yeah, I do that, but at the same time, there is a cap for the day. Like I've hit the cap both days, to where it says you cannot look at any more cities,
Yeah, I did too.
or you know. So I feel like that's. I mean, you do the free ones and you do that, and you know, and then you do the training ones for the AP, and I feel like that's good. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, on a T5, you can't do anything else, right? Like on my farm account, you know, the tech one and the and building one
Someone
to
was
get it.
saying that the quest to gain 4,000 military power, so troop power, doesn't exist anymore, but it. Oh no, it's train 4,000 T2 or better troops. It definitely does. I got it yesterday. It's so good.
Yeah, the
600
600 AP.
AP. Oh my god, it's astonishingly good. Let's see. What did I get here? Building power. Have I done this yet? Oh, that one expired. I guess that's an old one. All right. Ooh, troop power by 7,500. That's interesting. And the rewards for that kind of suck, actually.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But then training infantry is a good one. I'll accept that. Go. And then finish training my infantry. So that's kind of a win. That's handy. 200 AP for doing something I was going to do anyways. And then cavalry. I'll just claim that one. Train some cavalry units. Oh, wait. I accepted the wrong one. Do I have to wait 20 minutes or can I get rid of it?
You can abandon it.
I can?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
it will
give
go
up.
away permanently. Yeah, you give up, it'll go away.
Bye.
Yeah.
Wait, I scouted one that did cavalry. Oh, you know what happened? No, wait. Weird. It's showing the other quest for it. Huh. Weird. Okay, I have no clue what happened. I got a different one for cavalry. I'll do that one. Accept. Go. Boom. This is so easy. So much value. What do you think 100 AP is worth in KVK?
Someone did the math on it the other day. You can actually, because if you were to kill barbs with 10,000
Yep.
AP, it got you 2,000 gems, I think is what it was.
Ooh, wait,
As an
say that
average.
again.
Yeah, like if you use 10, I mean, 10,000 AP is not a little one. That's
No, it's
a
a
bit,
lot of
right?
AP.
10,000 AP got 2,000 gems, you know, because you're getting up to 50 gems for those level 30, 40
Yeah.
bars.
And
And
so when
so
you
it was,
account for the rate that they drop at, you also get a non-trivial amount of speed ups too, right?
you do. And that's, I mean, that's a good
really
way.
good.
Yeah. I mean, I've been able to, like the 1 minute and 5 minute training speed ups.
Yeah.
I mean, they add up fast,
They
especially
sure do.
Like, I mean, I've gotten up to what 15,000 5-minute speed ups after a KVK.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
from-
my speed up situation. I mean, I've burned a lot of them. I burned my training speed ups. Where would you see this manifest? I have a lot of 1 minute speed ups and 5 minute speed ups. I have almost 100,000 1 minute speed ups.
for the
No.
training ones.
Universals.
Yeah, Universal. I'm at 100.
Whew.
But I did that thing where we did the KVK. I turned all my Ethelfleds in, and
Yeah.
I turned every single sculpture that
Ah.
didn't have any value in, and so I got. I mean, it didn't just give you 1 minute speed ups, but that was. I mean, I probably got like 30 or 40,000 speed ups. Just
I mean, turns out that was a pretty good call. Devil's Knights, what's going on? Good to see you. Sounds like you did that right before they made it so you can't turn in the Ethelfled heads anymore.
yeah. I mean, you can still use them to inch your way up if you're trying to like get a
experience.
commander to like level
Yeah.
30 with 4 stars, which is a thing, right? Like, I mean, that I've done that. You know, if you've got a commander that's got their second skills garrison and you want to go to 5-1.
You're not a real ROK player until you're trying to 6-star a commander with heads at like 0.001
Oh my god.
and you're like inching your way up. It's, manually.
Dude, with a
clicking
lucky crit,
ones.
you can have a level 20 legendary that's 4 stars.
No,
But
my Caesar is a level 10 at 4 stars. I mean, I know how to do that. I mean, it's
next to impossible on legendary. It's pretty easy on an epic, but it's a
I'm
lot.
saying my Caesar
Usually
is a level 10 and he's 4 stars. So I mean, it's doable. My
Achievable.
YSG was the same way. It was a level 10 with 4 stars.
But you just got to get lucky with that crit. Like your crit won't be 50%, but you crit any.
Troop power by 13,000 is a quest now too.
Which is
What do I have to train for that? 13,000.
A lot.
divided by 10, 1,300.
Yeah.
You need 1,300 T5 to
T5.
get.
You're going to have to
13,000.
use speed ups, which I don't know if that's worth
But that's T5.
Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of gold out of the deal. 300,000 gold.
You'll spend it to make the troops. So.
That's true. But how often do you get your resources back? But yeah, that's less compelling.
Well, like right now, all my training troops are T2s, right? Because most of them are T2s.
See, this one is building power. That's a good one. 8,500 building power. I get 3 pick ones and 3 hours of speed ups.
No, but it costs
For doing
you
nothing.
That's literally
just
that's
claim
what
that.
you want. Oh no,
But-
you're not on your main, are you?
I am on my
Yeah,
main
he is.
now.
Oh, you're
just
back.
But
claimed it.
I like the one that gives you the one of them gives you training speed ups for doing it, and so I like that too. You get the training speed ups versus just garbage.
Yeah, I think it's worth. So I spend about this, the 7 hours of speed ups to get the quests for 200 action points. I think that's worth it.
Definitely.
Yeah, claim. I think that's a good one. Oh, my scouts are back. Son of a gun. I need to scout more aggressively, apparently. It's kind of a long operation to scout all these darn things.
Yeah.
Really, the way to do it, I think, is to scout them all and then do the painstaking thing of like scrolling through all of the ones you scouted.
Yeah, but the problem is they only last 30 minutes. So
Oh,
after 30 minutes they reset and you have to scout them again.
boo.
Yeah, so that doesn't really work because you can only scout so much in 30 minutes.
Alexander the Great says, Chis, I need 2 more sculptures to 5500 my con. I have the universal wheel. I notice the probabilities of getting the sculptures in the universal is worse than the specific commander wheel. Should I spin it? Well, if you still have the specific commander wheels coming around, that's definitely the better value. To spin the specific commander wheel.
Yeah, they always penalize you on the universal because it's universal, right? You can use it for anything.
Yeah.
So you don't ever seem to get the value that you get out of the specific command.
Yep. What is your opinion on the restart Someone says they're in the alliance with me and it's kind of in limbo. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I think I need to either join one of the main alliances that hasn't had people migrate out in the kingdom, or I need to migrate out. One of those things is the course of action. I suppose I have time these days to think about it and make a choice. I've really been delaying on that. I've been talking about migrating my restart for so long I can't even.
I have a feeling that's what those emails were about. Because it's an alliance that has like under 1 billion power.
Interesting. Yeah, I gotta find a place for the restart. That'll be fun though.
I don't know if you've heard, but K75 is recruiting.
Interestingly, I'd have to put a lot in the hospital on my restart now. Plus, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Right.
For me. Not for other people. Because, like, I'm trying to have multiple places where I can cover content, in part. Although you're correct that Kingdom 75 is a great place to go to grow. It's a great place to grow your account. All right, what do I get here? Oh, God. Defeat barbarians 20, 30, or 40 times. How about 0 times I defeat barbarians?
Troop power by 13,000. But it's 5 hours of tech speed ups. Ugh.
Yeah, research speed ups. When do you think they will add new research? Not if, but when.
I don't think the writing's on the wall at all.
You what?
I just don't see it in the cards at all.
You don't think they'll ever do it?
Well, I mean, I would imagine at some point they would, but I mean, they haven't done anything for almost 2 years now. So
true. Gosh, is it almost 2 years? Holy
I think since the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm in the 500s, you got to be close to 600.
Yeah. I mean, I am 640 days old almost, 639.
And you started in 51, and so there's 50 kingdoms younger.
Yep.
So I mean, I think, yeah, the K1 and 2 probably are within a month or two of being on their second birthday.
What do you think they're gonna do for the 2-year anniversary? Remember when they did that?
Yeah, I like that. Last time they did that little montage.
I don't know, the little yearbook thing was not very well calculated because it said that my best friend in the game was our king in K2, and he was definitely not my friend.
Yeah.
Well, you talk to him a lot.
Yeah.
Sure do talk to someone a lot for their not being your friend.
Yeah. It was more one. It was one directional though because he never answered.
Exactly. Maybe they just saw his name in the number of posts you did.
Oh my God! All right.
Did you want to go through even kind of quickly some of the patch notes? With the
Most of that I'm gonna hit tomorrow in my video. What would you say are the standouts?
Dealing with rogues is nice.
Yeah.
I think that the king, obviously, maybe I'm biased. The king skill system is interesting.
Go on.
No. So,
and it doesn't specify what that number is either.
Well, hold on. You're just focusing on the imprison. I'm looking at the tax.
No, that's what I'm saying. The tax. It's like you don't know what that number is going to be.
Well, but
so how much resources are you going to get?
But I don't need resources. But here's the way I foresee the tax helping. And I'm not sure if we've talked or if you've talked about it or whatever, but we have a kingdom bank that I know a lot of other kingdoms do, and we can always talk about that if people are interested in how that works or what we use that for. But part of our problem is that we really have not funded it very well. We funded it a little bit, but not as aggressively, just because we haven't wanted to impose a forced tax on people. So we've done some different events and raffles and things like that.
So you're going to say you're going to transfer it?
Yes. No, I'm not going to transfer it. We'll make the bank the king during that boost.
Oh,
so that way the bank can get all the tax. Would be amazing to fund the bank.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All that we've done so far is basically voluntary ways to fund the bank. Like I said, with events or raffles.
Well, penalizing. We penalize people.
Well, or penalties if they break the rules, they pay the bank. But
Yeah.
depending on the amount that this tax works out to be, which I mean, even if it's a fraction of a percent times all the people gathering during that,
What
that
do
has
you think
gotta
it's
be a
gonna
ton of
be?
resources.
But I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
only gathering city resources, right? Isn't that what it sounded like to you, or do you think it's
No,
gathering
Whatever it
resources
says a
on the
is.
map?
portion of all resources gathered. So I get the impression it's a gathering boost, just like
Yeah.
right now we already have a
Yeah.
resource production boost. It's going to be a gathering boost, and then a portion goes to the king. Now, I mean, geez, even if it's a half of 1%,
Yeah.
that is a ton for the whole kingdom to be giving someone. Which there's going to be some selfish kings out there that'll keep it for themselves. Quite frankly, I love the idea of transferring it to the bank and then let the bank activate that boost, and that way it helps fund the bank in a way that hopefully people
Right.
don't feel like is a tax, but it's calling a tax, but people
Well,
won't feel obligated. Like there's some kingdoms that say you have to send X amount of resources a week or you're going to get zeroed. Like that's not the
isn't
way we
that
want to
funny
operate.
how like somehow we have kind of we get a bad rap for like, having the arranged mightiest governors, and meanwhile other kingdoms are like send me resources every week or you're out of the alliances.
Right. And we've tried not to do that kind of stuff, but something like this
Right.
hopefully will feel like because they're getting a benefit, because they're getting a gathering boost, but a small portion goes to the bank automatically, so I don't have to tell anyone to send anything to the bank.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, heck, I would almost have the bank doing that tax boost every day that we're not doing some other boost, assuming that you can. Just
Right.
to
I bet you
really
can't, but
fund the crap out of the bank, I think would be amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
if the bank could have just billions and billions and billions of resources, we could start to do the things that we wanted to do with the bank that we haven't done just because it hasn't been as well funded as we'd like it to be. So I think that's a huge, that's probably my favorite thing, just because of the way that we run our kingdom.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a benefit. Now, other kingdoms, you might be looking at that and saying, "Oh, great! So our jerk king is going to just get more resources off of us." And if you're thinking that, then come to K75, where I don't want the resources.
Yeah, but
So,
but what people don't realize, or they don't take into account, is that kings spend their gems,
Yup.
and you talked about how, a smart king would put it on a mini, and then the mini,
but the mini still needs to get gems from somewhere. I mean,
right. So to me, it's like, okay, so if they're spending actual money in the real dollars to buy gems, and then they're using those gems to benefit the kingdom, then I think for a king to get some resources, and especially if it ends up being like 0.000, some crazy low number, where at the end of the day you're like, wow, we just got like 10 million resources for the entire event.
I mean, if it's not much, then I won't necessarily transfer it to the bank. But I'm
it's
really
not
hoping
even
that
worth.
if it's like a half of 1%, like think about it. If I told you you're going to get a 25% gathering boost, but I'm going to take a half of 1%, you would say, oh, well, that sounds like a bargain to me. But then a half of 1% times all of the people in the kingdom, that's a ton of resources. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
could you imagine like some of these kingdoms that have like, what was it, like
Oh
a
my
1093 that have just an insane amount of people in those kingdoms?
Oh my
Like
god.
I would imagine, they would literally get like, or JW, was it 59? Or I mean, those kingdoms, you'd imagine they would just get a ton.
Or even like our friends that we were just fighting against in 210, where they just have a very active kingdom. I mean, like any
Right.
kind of very active kingdom like that is going
Right.
to benefit from something like
Yes.
that in terms of who's getting those resources. So it's interesting. I mean, it's another one of those things where we're talking about the imprison and we don't know the details. We don't know how long is
Right.
the boost for, what percentage is the boost for, what percentage does the king get. But the idea gets me very excited in terms of helping to fund a bank.
Well, to me, it's almost like if it's their king skills, let's hope they actually do have a different cooldown than the kingdom buffs, right? Because there's 3 different skills you could use. So maybe you can't, if you do an imprison, you can't do the tax, at the same time.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how these things are, so we'll have to find out. Because there is there still in the Lost Temple the skill system? Hold on.
There is. I think it's
Maybe
been there
that's where
for.
they're gonna
Maybe
put it?
that's what it is.
Yeah, so there's
It's
still
been there a
skill.
very, very long time.
Yes, and it's
it's-
still grayed out. So if that's
Yep.
where the skill is, then you're
Yep.
right. Where these could be completely separate.
They will
from
be.
buffs.
I would
don't
think.
know.
I
Yeah.
think so. I think these have been in the works for over a year, and it's just been low on the priority list.
Yeah, they've already built the ability to
They had
do it. They
that
just
infrastructure in place for a very, very, very long time.
So people interested coming to Kingdom 75, our king is not the bank, just so they know.
No, I'm not. Right. I don't even have control over the bank. So and and that's an interesting thing if you're listening to the call and you're you're looking at this new skill. It's one of those things I would encourage other kingdoms to look at as maybe establishing a kingdom bank to fund with this tax system. So that way
Yeah.
it's impartial. And you could use it for different we want to use the bank to, if someone gets zeroed, we'd love to be able to send them a few million of it, not maybe, depending on the size of the account, 10 or 20 million of each resource, or, when new people migrate in, we'd love to send them resources. And the bank it's funded, but it's just not as heavily funded to just be able to just give stuff away
No.
willy-nilly every day.
for me, it's more of a to me it'd be like KVK, like a war chest. Like
a
it's
war chest or something like
if
that.
you have
but
people that are willing to fight and willing to use their speed ups, but just don't have the ability to heal T5 all day long, being able to fund those people.
No, I know, but not
be
just
good.
in KVK. Like, let's say, I don't know when this would happen, but let's say that there's some rogue player going around zeroing people during a normal KE. Let's say something like that was happening. It would be amazing if the bank could go in.
When
and
does
repay
that
all
ever
those
happen?
people. I don't know, but like if that happened, it would be amazing.
Honestly,
if the bank could go in and repay all those people.
I'll just throw in that happens in a lot of kingdoms.
Yeah, I was joking when I said when does that
I
happen?
know, but
it happened last week.
Well, yeah, it happens in a kingdom every single week.
Right.
Right.
But imagine if you had a kingdom bank that had billions of resources from tax, where it could just say, "Hey, you lost 20 million of each resource, or you had a 10 million hospital bill.
Right.
Here, send the bank a screenshot, and the bank will pay you."
There's a couple things to that, though. I think one is that the bank can't be too low power.
Well, no, our bank,
because if it's too low power, it can be robbed.
Right. Our bank is our bank is 68 million.
Apparently,
T5 account,
there's a group of people that have been running around, and like they like insisted that their kingdom make a bank, and then went and they robbed the bank.
I mean, that sounds so juvenile, but it's kind of funny. It's sad, but
it's like. And that has to be so infuriating for the players that are in that kingdom, which is why I'm really pumped for the king to get a few more controls to deal with rogue players. I think.
Yeah, but if they rob the bank, like they can't migrate with it, so it's like,
Yeah, genius plan, huh?
Yeah, you're stuck in that kingdom and everybody hates you.
True.
It's like robbing a bank without a getaway car.
There is no getaway car.
Could you imagine
car
if,
is a bubble.
With this new system, if you just lock them in place and they hit the bank, and then you just like rally, and they can't shield, they can't port.
Yeah, they just eat it.
He's like, you just lost all your troops, pal.
You gotta have a really active king for that kind of stuff, though, right?
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, a really responsive king is gonna wreck some people. Oh my god, people are gonna get completely wrecked.
One thing I would like to say, and actually probably one of the most touching moments in this game for me, was when I did migrate to Kingdom 75, a bunch of people in our alliance in Wolf, and they're still in our alliance right now. T4 players actually gave me resources when I got here.
Yeah.
And I literally showed up, and all of a sudden I had 100 million of everything.
Yeah.
Which I was not expecting.
It actually is really touching. I had that experience when I joined Kingdom 39. King of Armenia just personally was like, "Hey, thanks for joining me. I convinced you to come here. Here's 100 mil of each. Thanks." Which is crazy because he just got there too, by the way.
Yeah.
But he was a crazy spender once upon a time. He was the Juggernaut level spender before Juggernaut. Although not that much more before Juggernaut, apparently. Because Juggernaut, what kingdom is he from? Isn't it like 1129?
1248 was it?
Like 12 something? Like I thought it was 11 something. But I mean, not an old kingdom is the point. There was a question in chat if we had seen reports of YSS and Wuzetian. Is that the one with
That's
like
how we're
10 million dead versus 7 million dead? I think I did see this report.
Yeah, but it's all about context.
There's some context we definitely need on that
When
one.
you're getting triple rallied and you don't know
Were they getting triple rallied?
it was no way that was a single rally. It was from what I saw. I saw one. It was YSS with Wu, and then hitting it was Artemisia with Tamiris.
Artemisia with Tamaris.
I was like, I did not understand. Like, I totally understand running YSG with Artemisia secondary because that's pretty strong. I'm using that on one of my accounts in Sunset, and it's very good. But I don't see using an Artemisia primary. I mean, what are you getting at? Even if you go full archer, you got to put the talents in somewhere. You're going to put it either garrison or defense. I just can't imagine how the garrison or defense tree are going to be very good against attacking something.
So here's a question. In the patch notes, it says fixed an error regarding the extra attribute bonuses in the special talent section of Delane's Amulet and Pendant of the Eternal Night. What does that mean?
I'm going to assume that means that they...
Like it's displaying a bonus but not actually giving the bonus, or vice versa?
Or it wasn't giving the right amount of bonus. I think it's probably... I'll use this word, there's probably a better one, kind of cosmetic in nature for that change. Like, maybe it's just displayed, maybe it's just off by a percentage or two, but it's not... I have to think the number of players impacted by that is...
very slim.
Less than 100?
Yeah.
Right? Like, real small. Maybe 100 is too low of a number, but you get the idea.
Right. And then I like that you can look up the honor points by the alliance. So I mean, we've talked before about how we
I think that's huge.
We keep data on our players based on during KVK at least of their their kills, deads, and resource systems. I think we'll probably add honor points to that too, and
definitely
somehow.
Yep, I think that's important because I think there are certain people in science based on whatever power, where you just need to pull your weight, and for us, it's always been about, we're a bunch of warriors and, we value deads and more than anything, basically.
Well, but I think part of the problem is that with the way that the tech donations count towards individual honor points, and then you get the procs, and, I think it's almost, and I don't mean this in a bad way, it's almost too easy to hit the individual honor requirements. You need 155,000 or whatever to max it out, and you can get there in a week or two. And I think some people maybe stop pushing honor at that point, and that hurts the alliance. Versus,
correct.
If you can incentivize people to go above and beyond that, and there's a way to track it, then hopefully you can encourage more activity in your alliance for your alliance on.
So here's an unrelated question: should I use speed ups to train siege units for the action points?
I did.
All right, I'm gonna do it then. Because I don't really need the action
just
for
because
the siege units, but I also do not actually want to keep scouting for stinking quests.
Right. Well, at some point, I mean, I think they only put out so much of each. It's not like you could do all troop training. At some point, you run out of that option.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of those things you can scout across the map. I would assume that if you're willing to take the time,
I don't think I'm willing to take the time.
Yeah, but eventually, what happens is it says you've saved enough cities or whatever. You can't scout anything.
That's after you've done the 15, though. I think. After you've done your 15 quests, it does that.
Oh yeah, it's quest based, not scout based. You can scout all of them.
There we go. Building power. I'm just going to accept it. I don't even care. Go, claim, I'm done. Hooray. Alright, we did all 15. Did I do all 15? I think I did.
Did you attack the little bosses?
Those
I'm not
bosses,
sure if I did.
I don't.
Well,
They
no,
don't
but
seem worth it to me. Like I haven't been getting stars from that. I've been getting like research speed and
no, Chiz. What do you mean you don't know? It's at the
I'll
bottom of
just
the
scout.
screen.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do it. You've helped
Whoa,
too many villagers. Well,
no,
you
no,
can
no,
let that accumulate over multiple days, though.
no. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Maybe we're talking about different things. The bosses that you can spawn.
Right. Yeah, I've got like
Right.
15. I can spawn three
If you've
bosses.
done 15 quests, then you should be able to
I
spawn
wasn't
3
sure if I
bosses.
had some left over from yesterday.
No, but it tells you the number at the bottom of the
Right.
screen.
I wasn't sure if I had 5 of the torches left from yesterday, meaning the number I would get to today would have been 20.
I see.
Yeah.
But have you done any of them today? Is what I'm asking.
But no, and I'm at 15, and it won't let me scout anymore. So we did it. We got there.
Right. So I'm saying, why don't you do the bosses and see what you get?
Oh yeah, we can do
They're
bosses.
kind of meh.
I thought they were great. I can show you what I got on the other ones.
I've yet to get stars, but I've only done like 4 of them. So
I'll rally it down. Dude, when I tell you my loot, you're gonna be like, "What the heck, Chisgule?" If I go to my reports, let's see here. Okay, well I did one that was less exciting. I got 150,000 food, 30 minutes of building, 375,000 stone, 3 hours of building, and 4 bamboo. That's not very exciting. And then another one, I got a gold star, 2 of the resource tokens, and 30 minutes of speed ups. And then another one, I got 2 gold keys. And another one, I got really like nothing. It was pretty bad. Then I got 3 gold stars, and then I got a gold key. I think they're pretty good. I think they are worth doing. Yeah, get those bandits. And I'll join a rally. Dude, do you guys do forts when you're in regular kingdom? I do not.
well, during this one event, you actually get some gold keys, so it might
Yeah.
not be the
I do
worst.
them now.
Yeah, for the
during
barb
this event.
invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the only time I would do it. Like all I did I haven't done any forts yet, but like for the most part, I've just been because I wanted to make sure I got to level 25 by killing the barbs. Because you
Yeah.
don't per AP, you don't get that much when you do a fort.
So here's a question. You ready for this? So, oh, holy moly, I got a bunch more chests that just came in. Nice. Yeah, this may be the best advertisement for joining the Alliance is when I just rip open all these gold chests.
Or you end up getting like 2 purple chests per day in a 24-hour span.
Oh my god. 2 is nothing.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen more than 3.
Oh no, we've gotten like 8.
8?
8?
There's no way 8 and 24.
Like 6
Well,
at least.
I must be doing them like every 8 hours then, because I feel like
yeah, you do.
Because I never want to go there and say expired. I always feel like it's the worst feeling in the world.
That were insane.
Yeah, that was like KVK, but I mean now should be the highest peak time, right? Because it's recharge. That's when people that they come out of the woodwork. People that don't spend will actually spend, which makes sense because it's your best value. You get the most bang for your buck for recharge.
For sure. Now these gold keys, I gotta rip all these suckers open. Devils, thanks for the $3 super sticker. It's the cat going bye-bye. Or is that a fox? Maybe it's a fox. Catch you later. Glad you were on the stream. Man. Yeah, I'm going to rip open these. So I'll probably have 2,000 plus gold keys tomorrow. And I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it the day after. Sometime soon. And I wonder how many of these commanders I'll expertise. My Freddy is 5534. Oh, and he's almost 5544. I mean, I'll probably expertise Freddy when I do that. And my Caesar is 5534. So he needs 160 plus he needs 65 more. So 225 sculptures. I mean, I might expertise Caesar out of the deal.
Are you doing it now?
No, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Or the day after. My Mehmet is going to get dangerously close, too. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting. Sundok is 5541. That's kind of far. Ishida's only 5511. Yeah, that's gonna be tougher.
Yeah, you got what?
Gold
You got
Key
2,000. You
Commanders.
got over 2,000.
2060. Yeah.
So if you get the same percentage, you'll end up with about 280 maybe of if you get what I got.
Yeah, it depends.
I had 144. Yeah,
And then
but it
sometimes
seems
you get a
like
lot of a certain commander, or you don't.
right. But I've noticed that for me, I've been getting when I open up like anywhere from 700 to 1,000 keys or more. It's usually the number one has been Sundock. Like I had 150 one time, I had 120 one time. You know, depending on the number, but it's like 3 and 4 times anybody else.
See, when I look at the reward list here, there are 9 gold key commanders. And I typically expect a ratio of about 50%.
That seems right.
Right?
Yeah, that's
that
what
feels right
that's
to
what
me.
I got. Like I did 1,100 keys and I got like 600
Yeah.
whatever sculptures. I mean, it's about 50%.
I think it's about 50%. So when I rip open the gold key, I would expect to get a little over 110, maybe, of each of these commanders.
Yeah, but
the reality is it'll be skewed for some and way low on others, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I think I have a picture here, right? Here's what I have yeah. So my 1,100 keys, I had 1 full Caesar,
Okay.
4 full Freds,
Okay.
4 double C's, 4 Martels, 4. So it is pretty average. I mean, almost all of them seem to be all right. 4, right?
I mean, I think
so 4 El Cids, 5 Cleos, 8 Sundocks. That's what I was talking about. Like for some reason, Sundock I always get a high ratio.
You know, the more you do, the more gold keys you open at a time, the more it should deviate. Or sorry, the more it should like sort of tend
be
toward
closer
the
together.
mean. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, right.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, so I had basically a minimum of 4 of every, except for Mehmet, I only had 3, but I had 4 full of all the commanders, but I had only 1 Caesar, but I had 8 Sundocks, which for me is perfect, right? Because Caesar's been maxed for over a year, but Sundock, you know, that's the one I need. And then, yeah, so like you said, it's like the more you do. So if you can do that where you're averaging 8, right? So you've got like 8 Caesars, 8 full Freds, 8 full, you know, all the other ones.
Yeah.
Then you'll be in pretty good shape, right? Because that's 80 of each. And then they were all, I'd say if you average all the singles, it was probably in the 50s. Because it's anywhere from 30 to 75. I had 75 single Ishidas and only 31 single Freds.
So I'm looking at the report now that was shared with the YSS. The YSS Woo report. Thanks, Negan, for putting that into our Horsemen chat.
Oh, yeah. Meant to say something about that. Apparently that was a double rally, too. So that's only
yeah,
one
it's
of
a
them.
double. It was in Ed Tommy was the second rally. Yeah.
So debuff.
And they said that they were filling with infantry siege.
Siege? Well, I think they're just killing their siege units, which is genius.
For the 2-tier types.
Well, yeah, they want
for
the 2-tier type for YSS.
I mean, you definitely want to kill your siege as a kingdom. Like, that's so good to get rid of your siege.
Well, as long as you're getting
some decent value.
Moderate trade. Yeah.
I mean, these are 2 pretty well-known. I mean, Hoff and BBTH are pretty well-known alliances, especially in the league world, right? I mean, this is not like. I mean, these are both alliances that should know what they're doing in this regard. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I agree. That is the case. Well, let's see here. We got a little bit more time. Reinforcements on the way for this. Well, it's not the last bandit. I got one more before this bandit. I saw earlier chat was asking if I'm going to migrate my restart. Most likely I am going to migrate my restart. To be determined where I'm headed. Done. Thank you. Okay. To be determined where I'm headed. Swagger, good to see you in the chat. Rochelle, once I max Charles, his rate for dropping seem to have gone up. That's always how it goes. I just unlocked my cavalry T5 2 days before. How is the training split done? When should I train T4s and for T5s? Is there a strategy to do the same? Okay, so if you want to gain a lot of power for an event like the one we just had, where power gain is rewarded, then that's when you would upgrade your T4 to T5. I maintain a boatload of T4 troops, and I use them to field fight, and it's amazing. I would absolutely recommend, for the sake of your resources, that you have T4 to field fight. I haven't yet seen a compelling reason, with the exception of the Ruins and Altars of Darkness, and in those situations, I bring T5. So in that rally with the bandits, I got a resource token, 30-minute training, an epic commander sculpture, which kind of sucks, but I still got 3 hours of healing speed ups. I feel like that's still decent value. Healing speed up seems good to me in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, especially since if they continue to do light and darks, I feel like that's good value, because I feel like other KVKs we didn't have to do nearly as much field fighting as this last one.
Interestingly, if you attack these bandits, it costs the same amount of AP as it does to rally them.
It does.
Yeah, it's 140. Yeah, I made the mistake of not realizing that's when it did it, and I hit it with like my 4 barb armies, and then I was like, "Oh my god, where'd all my AP go?"
Well, and then so not only do more
wow.
people split the rewards, not only do more people split the rewards with the rally like you just showed, but there's the bandit trophies too that drop decent stuff. I mean, I feel like
bandit
the
trophies?
The gem drop on the bandit trophy has been really good too.
Bandit trophies? What bandit trophies?
You go into your alliance gifts and go to the normal.
Oh, sure. Yeah, bandit trophies.
But that's only per rally, right?
Yes.
Oh, so what you're saying, it does make more sense to rally it, because it would cost. Well, I don't know that
cost the same amount of AP.
Yeah, but
you're giving everyone in the alliance a trophy as well.
Well,
everyone in the alliance,
right?
True.
And there's and that's a 10% chance to drop probably gems, just like it's a 10% chance to drop a peapod.
Right, but I'm saying that like a fort trophy doesn't drop gems as a alliance gift. Ever.
True. Yeah, you're right.
So if you haven't been noticing, when you claim all in your normal, the gems, those are gems only from.
Well, I guess I'll start rallying it then. So, because I've just been hitting it, like I said, I haven't been impressed with the loot, so I didn't even really bother.
I mean, I think you just got unlucky.
Chiz, did you do all 3 of yours, or you got?
This is the third right now. For a mid spender, is a Guan Yu 5111 good, and jump to another commander. So.
Yeah.
I did not think the 5111 Guan was a lot better than my Sun Tzu, quite frankly.
Correct. No.
So if you're already using Sun Tzu and you want another commander to even potentially pair with Sun Tzu, good. But otherwise, I don't think it's amazing. And it's not a Sun Tzu substitute, because Sun Tzu has got tankiness with 10% health, which we now know is really, really good. And 10% damage taken reduction is really good too. So.
And Sun Tzu can be run as a secondary, where you would never run Guan as a secondary because of
Correct.
the damage.
Right.
Well, I mean, we were talking about Constantine earlier. I mean, Constantine is 40% health in his second skill constantly, and none of your other infantry commanders do any kind of health boost like that. So.
Yeah, that's why you definitely with Constantine, you'd never go 5-1.
Hey,
right.
so
you want to make sure you max the second skill on Constantine.
I'm over leveled on my Lucerne scrolls, so I'm getting these goodies here. I've got 7 Lucerne chests. We should open those.
Yeah, you get stars. You can get 2 stars out of 1 chest.
Really? Let's see what we get here.
You can.
Ooh.
I don't know that you will.
Wow, actually, this was not so bad. 1 gold key, 1,000 gems, 1,000,000 wood, 100,000 experience, and 2,000 reserves. That's not bad. I wouldn't spend gems on it, because obviously getting a 500 gem token for 750 gems is not good. But it's not that bad. Let's see. I have 3 elite equipment crates. We'll open those. 17 green crates. Man, I can't wait to make some equipment. I cannot wait to make some equipment.
Do you like the changes for the barb keeps now, where you get 14 greens for?
Not
I feel like
exactly.
that benefits like me who doesn't chase keeps like daily, so that I only do keeps when my cooldown's up, and then I get those green chests. Versus the people that port every time they see them, and then they get the miser collax, because the misers now are
Dude,
kind of a joke with
they
the
are
loot
a
that they
joke. The
drop.
misers were. I mean, you got like an
Amazing.
epic chest almost every time. It was
Yeah.
almost. I mean, you just like had to be teleporting to get them. It was just correct. So
Yeah.
I like that. In some ways, I like that design, even though it doesn't benefit us as much. I think the other design was more beneficial. But I can make any piece of equipment in the shop, which is kind of nuts. I mean, except the ones I don't have the pattern for. There are some of those. Ooh, I can produce more resources.
When are you making your pendant?
I don't know. As soon as I know for sure if leadership is the jam.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all kind of wondering if we're going to get, equipment updates in this update. Maybe they'll have whatever the new KVK 5 is. Possibly.
Whoa.
What?
You think they're going to have that?
I mean, if people are speculating that we're going to have KVK 5 starting within a few weeks to a month, then this update would be when that would happen, wouldn't it? I don't know.
You never know.
Interesting.
I mean, at some point, there's going to have to be some kind of update with a KVK 5 rule. Because I'm pretty sure someone talked to Caesar and 100% confirmed that they are not doing a coin again for KVK 5.
Yeah, that was Spartan. Spartan said that.
Yeah.
Because he said, if you guys do this again...
So I thought I got wrecked in that rally, but I didn't. I got a 3-hour universal speed up. Which is
not on this most recent one.
Yeah, the one I just did.
No, you didn't. You got a 3-hour building speed up.
And I got a 3-hour universal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, look at this. Chuck got 3 gold keys. Negan got 1. Otto got screwed. Holy jeez.
Yeah, but look at Revenge. 3 gold stars.
Bronco got a gold star. Peso's got
100 gems. That's not bad.
100 gems? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. I feel pretty good.
100 gems is amazing.
Well, for action points?
For 140 action points to get 100 gems? That seems like a...
I mean...
Yeah. True.
And you're right. It's really not that much.
Just like, what can you do in this game for 100 gems? Well, you can refresh the screen one time on the courier.
I hope that's not how people are spending their gems. Oh my god. But I'm sure that there are people who do that. I used to do that, but there were not nearly as many ways to spend gems in the past. So that has changed a whole heck of a lot.
I used to do that because it was if you could do that on the expedition and you could get a gold star in the next one.
Yeah. Well,
Don't do that.
I used to do that too, but now it's just too much stuff to do with gems. I mean, like...
Isn't there an achievement when you buy out the shop?
Yeah, I
yeah,
did that.
there is.
Yeah.
There
is an achievement for that.
I don't care enough about it.
Literally buy everything in the shop.
Is that in the adventure?
Did you max out all your achievement points, Chiz? I finally did that like a couple days ago. Got the dome thing.
Oh, I don't have it yet. No.
4,500.
You know what I need to do? There is an achievement. This is so dumb. For spamming texts. So if I spam thanks.
Emojis. Spamming emojis.
Yeah. And there's one for emojis too. There's 2.
It'll probably lock you out before you get the achievement.
I will lock out before I get the achievement. But if I just...
Is there an achievement
I'm
for
out.
spending gems?
I got like 5 and now I'm locked.
Have you guys built all those things in your city?
No.
That's the thing. Is like I don't have any of those points. I got all mine from like conquering and commanders and all that good.
Yeah. The vase, the stone censer, the brazier, Fountain, sculpture,
Like there's not even enough room in
garden
your city to
line,
make all that
Pegasus,
stuff. Like
Chinese dragon.
you have to make it and then get rid of it, I guess, because you can't even there's not even enough room, I don't think, to get all the in your city.
Yeah, I mean, and then you have to place multiple of them. Oh, and then there's change your nickname 10 times. That's terrifying.
Oh yeah.
30-day peace shield. That's hilarious. I would definitely put that badge in my
There's
profile.
one for emojis and one for quick chats, Chiz. So
That's
you
what I
could
was
start
saying.
to work. No, but you could if you got. Oh, you get locked out of both when you get locked, or is it just one or the other?
Dude, I'm actually for engineer. I'm at 65 of 66. The one I have left is to gather 10 billion resources.
You know what I need to do?
Change commander title 100 times in the commander view. 100 times. That doesn't cost anything. You get 20 points for that.
Use 1,440 hours of peace shields.
Yeah, that's insane. just buy a whole bunch of 30-day ones and just spam them and get rid of them.
Oh my god. Well,
what is on your wall right now?
on my wall?
Your
Martelli
achievement
song.
wall. No, your achievement wall.
Oh, my achievement wall. 1 second. What was I looking for?
The only one that I think is like kind of rare is I've got the gathering talents, expertise, mini commanders, because it's part of the child of fate.
Boosts. How many speed up? How many shields? I have 158 8-hour peace shields. So even if I used all of those, that still would not be enough hours. Jeez.
How many hours do you need?
1,440.
Yeah, that's 1264. But I'd imagine you've used enough peace shields that it'd probably get. Well, here's the thing: does it count it like from when you first started playing? I don't think it does.
It's from when they added
Yeah,
the
so I don't think it would work for me. So I have Kraken, total power over 100,000 or 100 million.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Resources, 18 million resources from another governor's city in a single attack. Butcher, defeat armies or cities belonging to other governors 1,000 times. Special Snowflake, I don't even know what that is. You really or something else?
Yeah, it's a very rare one actually. It's in the Child of Fate at the very bottom.
It's for the commanders.
Time Traveler.
No, it's not. It's for getting all these achievements, like complete mission 56 in expedition mode.
Oh yeah,
purchase 99 items for the shop. The only one I'm missing is in commander view, change commander title 100 times. Wait, what is that?
In the settings in your profile, you just have to change commander.
I mean, some of these Child of Fate ones are just not obtainable. Some of these I can get though. Like when I get Freddy's expertise and Caesar's expertise, I'll get name plaque the Great. Well, I gotta get that. I gotta get that Great. I gotta get Chisgule the Great. The Great.
It's a little bit weird that Meta Breaker includes Cleopatra and Charlemagne. Those are meta.
Maybe there's something we don't know.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Constantine, Mehmed, and Tamaris gets you. Oh, another avatar frame, the Great. Interesting.
Where?
I'm just looking in the Child of Fate ones.
Yeah.
Structural Miracles. That one's insane.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Structural miracles.
Oh wow,
is
you
nuts.
need. Yeah, but you can't because nobody's been able to.
No, it's nearly impossible. Then there's this. There's a couple structures that I didn't get during like some old event, so I'll never get the name plaque flowers. Ingenious craftsmanship. I feel like I could have done
Build a decorative Jack of Frighten. Build a cement. I've done all these. I guess I just have to redo them.
Oh my god, an infinite blade forge is insane.
Oh yeah, 8 equipment on 5 commanders.
6 legendary special talent equipments. Oh
my goodness. That's insane.
It's insane. Boundless Desert. Oh, this is an interesting one. Join 10 arcs. I don't know how I don't have that already. I guess League
I
doesn't
have it.
count.
I have it
Why don't I have it?
because you missed one,
Did you get it this week?
probably.
Close call. That's a crazy one. Your alliance one.
We've done it, but I guess I don't.
It was
it's
before
weird.
they added.
Yeah.
We did it
Yeah.
before they added these. You know,
Escort
Okay.
the arc 10 times. Win 10
tough
arcs.
if you're not on the mid team.
We did steamroll. We did friendly trader. Personally earn 1,000 plus points from a caravan visit in a single arc. That's cool. I already have it. Mainstay. Personally
that one.
earn 10,000 plus points in 10 different Arc of Osiris battles.
Yeah. Well, if you got the first one, you got the last one,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
I mean,
For sure.
Why you don't have the last one?
I have the last one.
No,
I'm saying
I'm not asking you.
I don't have the first one, so I don't
No,
know.
but you have the last one.
No.
yeah.
Charlemagne's expertise. Oh God, Wuzetian's, Ishida, and Sundok. All right, what's the
Those are your
reward for that?
meta breakers.
Your meta breakers right over here. Not to mention Ethelflaed and Cleo. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm working on Sundok. Oh God, I'm not doing Charlemagne. I've got everybody's got Ethelflaed, and I got
new
Wu
meta breaker.
and Cleo.
Meta breaker, please.
I'll have Sundok in a few weeks, probably.
I'm so close to getting this dome. What's the one engineering feat I haven't done? I think it's gathering. Oh, I'm really close. I need to gather another 1 billion resources.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Actually, I'm at 9.2.
Well, you know what's funny about that achievement is that like they have the stat for resources gathered. You look at my resources gathered; it's over that amount.
They were already tracking it.
I know.
Info. It's not something new that.
But they were tracking it. You know, like they knew.
No, but it's no. But it's not that they were tracking in the achievements. They were already tracking it in your profile. So it's not something new that they needed to start tracking.
No.
Wow, I'm only missing 2 from Vanquisher. I'm at 67 out of 69, but the 2 are pretty rough. I need to kill 500 million units, and I'm only at almost 300 million. And then kill 1 billion units. Come on, 1 billion.
I mean, you'll laugh now, but like one of these days, there are people pushing. Gosh, there's a title for this. Something related to power. Do you know what I'm talking about? Is it in Overlord?
I'm at 100.
Yeah,
I'm only
it is in
missing
Overlord.
4. I'm
Hold
missing
on.
4 in that one.
So people are approaching 1 billion power. What is the?
It's not an Overlord.
No,
Overlord,
it's not Overlord.
The highest power is 200 million.
Oh, I guess it's just 200 million. Leviathan.
Yeah, I have that.
All right,
Yeah,
I guess that's the max then. Yeah.
So.
And then I don't know anyone anywhere that's claimed a treasure of a rainbow crystal. I don't even think JWM or anyone.
Or
has gotten
Theocrat. Be part of an alliance that controls all the holy sites in the kingdom.
Oh my God, that would be such a pain in the butt to orchestrate.
I just don't know how you could flag to all of it. It just feels impossible.
Yeah, how you can't? I don't see how you could. You're only given 500.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, even if you had no other.
Well, you know what it might be. What would it be? You think maybe could it just be like if nobody else took the other ones? Maybe if you had all, because you can't.
I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm missing tons of Pioneer because I'm just lazy and don't want to build stupid
stuff. Well, they
stuff.
added Pioneer relatively recently.
And then Adventure, I'm missing a bunch of Adventure
Pioneer,
too.
what am I missing?
Like
Tamaris, Charlemagne,
Change Civ 10 times.
Leonidas. Yeah, of course I'm missing these. Decorative structures.
Use a 30-day peace shield? No, thank you.
Twilight. Oh yeah, a bunch of city themes that I'll never get. I mean, you know, whatever. Oh, legendary special talent equipment. Woof. Oh my God. I can't believe I haven't battled 1,000 times in Canyon though. That is surprising to me.
Which one is that?
It's in Pioneer.
Oh, I thought it was win 1,000 times.
There's 2. One is battle, one is win. Yeah, so good news. That's an easy one to get. Oh man, my rally. Cues a reinforcement. Um, yeah.
I must have that one already.
Yeah, I must have the battle. I noticed today I didn't have the win 1,000.
Huh. Maybe I'm really close. It would be surprising to me that you guys have battle and I don't.
Well, I mean, I know why. I mean, I don't want to say it out loud. Why I would have won that many more than you.
Not one, just battle.
And battled, right?
Well, I don't know why you would
Oh,
have battled
right.
more.
Why I know
Well,
why I would have battled.
me
him.
and him would have battled way more
Yes,
than you.
way more than you, like 3 times as many as you.
Yeah.
What?
Because we have 5
Oh no,
farms.
I don't have battle 1,000 times. Fantastical duelist.
Yeah.
Battle and win 1,000. I'm missing both.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm looking at the. Wait,
And I'm missing,
you said it's
I'm
under
missing,
Pioneer?
Yeah.
And I'm missing New Pharaoh, win 10 Ark of Osiris.
That's what I was saying. It's like,
Yeah, we haven't done that. We've played 10, but we haven't won 10 because we didn't win
Well,
all of them.
I don't know how, unless the
because
League didn't
Arc
count.
League doesn't count.
The league doesn't count, and it's a relatively new one.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So, wait, how do you know if you have it or not? Wait, where is it?
Because it's completed, and it's towards the bottom. If you scroll all the way down, it's
You're
probably
right.
towards the bottom.
Yeah, but you don't. But you can't figure out how many you do have.
Yes, no, it's not. There's a lot of places where it gives you your totals, but this is not one of them.
Yeah. No, you're right. I don't have that either.
All right. I think what we're going to do is wrap up the stream here. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like on the video. Consider subscribing for more daily Rise of Kingdoms content. And the Horsemen will no doubt be back soon. Be on the lookout for either a live stream or video. Probably a live stream where we rip open all these gold keys. It's going to be a freaking sweet time. Until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.
Kind of pause that time.